hear this. Ooh. Feel done good. Just fixing audio before I start. Because I cannot hear what is happening. Okay, now I hear it. Alright, let's start. Took a bit longer than I'd like. Oh, Mystic Maya, look, can't believe it. Ah, it's so cute, it's a little diorama of Korean village. Yeah, look at that. Somehow seems to reek of dreariness. Oh, Mystic Maya, it's your house. Even says Fey Manor on it. Yikes, you're right. I want to add the famous in front of it. Don't do it, Maya. They might get mad. They're just a bunch of old urns. Are these really treasures too? Of course they are. This is a treasure exhibit, isn't it? Oh yeah, I guess so. So all it takes to be a treasure is age? No wonder nobody likes museums. Insert Dross joke. I think I remember this old folding screen here. Pretty sure it was an important piece of evidence in that murder case that happened in Korean village. This folding screen is the greatest of all the spirit channeling secrets. The 6-leaf Korean sacred writing folding screen. It's so secret, why is it the most prominent thing in the exhibit? What's with this big cushion? It's just lying around with nothing on it. Well, it must be for the greatest treasure of all. Greatest treasure? Is there something like that? Huh? Why, of course there is. Right, Pearly? Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, I'll bet it would really take your breath away. Right. Piece of cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed into it. Or onto it. Probably esoteric knowledge only mediums would know. Let's see. Here's the title in English. 108 ways to save money. I'm pretty sure the number has gone up since the last time I saw it. Well, we're always looking for new ways, you know. Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life. Okay. Anything else? Oop. Alright. To the basement. Yep. There's a basement warehouse, alright. So this place is scary. I feel like a monster could jump out at any time. Don't be scared, Pearly. I'll protect you. Oh, Mr. Right. Eek! A monster, you were right. Huh? A monster? Oh, that ain't no monster. Good evening. It's good to see you again. You? I know you. Haha. Nice to see you again too, little miss. Ah, hello. Is she a friend of yours, Nick? How do you know her, Pearly? Nice to meet you. I'm Adrian Andrews. I'm in charge of the promotion and planning for this treasure exhibit. Also responsible for the security arrangements. Oh, nice to meet you. Adrian sure has changed since we last met. So this is the warehouse. The really valuable exhibit items are still stored away in here. I see. I'm gonna examine first though, before I speak to you. Looks like a part of a big signboard. All I can read on is the burr. Aha, I've got it. Maybe you're supposed to say hamburger. Why would anyone write hamburger that big? Like maybe for the World Hamburger Festival or something. I kind of doubt it. Ah, I've got it. Maybe it said spaghetti. Why are you talking about food? Oh wait, that's normal for you. Anyway, it says burr. There's no way it could be spaghetti. Well, maybe it was a typo. It might have said spaghetti festival. What do you think? Okay, to me, besides spaghetti is the only thing more tangled than your reasoning. Look, a ladder. That's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Alright, sorry. Why do I feel like we've had this exact same conversation before somewhere? Mr. Nick, what's that big door over there? Looks like it's the door to the actual storeroom. You can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there. Really? Let's go in. I want to take a look. Oh, I'm sorry. Unauthorized personnel aren't allowed in there. Did you hear that, Nick? We are unauthorized personnel. Why are you telling me that? So goofy. It's a security camera. It's trained on the warehouse door. Or, did I read that right? It's set to take a picture of anyone that enters or exits the door. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, they say. This computer, it looks like it's hooked up to the security camera above. And that means what? The camera is set up to take a photo of anyone that goes in or out of the storeroom. Then the data from the camera gets uploaded to this computer here. That's what. I see. That's some pretty high-tech stuff. Niche. Anything else we can examine? No. Doesn't look like I can. Really has been a long time, hasn't it, Mr. Wright? Nick, what's going on? Who is this woman? Why are you freaking out on me? What? I just thought it'd be more dramatic if I got all worked up. That's all. Mystic, Maya, you shouldn't let him off the hook so easily. Please, Maya, don't say anything that'll needle pearls further. Mr. Wright was there for me when I really needed help. It was something that happened 7 months ago. You remember, don't you? The Nickel Samurai case? Not really. I was stuck in a dark wine cellar. Did that escape your memory, Nick? Oh, wait, Nick is old. After that, I quit being a manager and started this job. Ah, that's tough. I'm sorry, Miss Andrews. If it wasn't for us... No, don't say that. I'm glad the whole thing happened. Thanks to you and everyone else that was involved, I was able to change my whole life. I really am grateful. Yeah, that's a relief. Lordly Taylor. I'm really impressed, Miss Andrews. Handling a huge exhibition like this must be very tiring. Well, Lordly Taylor is celebrating their 200th anniversary this year. The works on display in the main exhibit hall are worthy of the finest museums. Woohoo! Do you hear that, Pearly? The finest museums. Yes, I did. That's really wonderful. So this basement warehouse is pretty well protected, huh? Of course it is. After all, there are some priceless treasures here. The security guards are all very highly trained as well. Sounds good. So what is with that face she's making? Could I present anything? I wanted to do something nice for you and your friends, Mr. Wright. So that's why you arranged this exhibit? I knew that Karain Village was the hometown of your assistant Maya. Thought it'd be great to let the rest of the world know about it too. But that's not exactly thanking me per se, is it? Maybe, but who'd want to see an exhibit on the treasures of Phoenix Wright? I guess I can't argue with that one. Sorry, I can't be more help. I really have anything to say about that, okay? Look at my badge. I owe a great deal of thanks to that badge. It's the only reason that I'm still here today. Oh, come on now, that's not true. I think what Nick means to say is, it wasn't thanks to the badge, it was thanks to me. Tell the truth, Nick. I know that's what you were thinking. No way, Maya. Okay. Could I present anything else? You certainly changed since I last saw you 7 months ago. Really? Yes, you look like you've bulked up a little. Bulked up? Oh, now that she mentions it, I guess I have gotten a little stronger. You're such a dork, Nick. Okay. Still know as many people as I used to. Is there anything to talk about? I finally managed to put the event of 7 months ago behind me. I really love the work that I'm doing now. Honestly, I owe it all to you, Mr. Wright. Oh, it was nothing. And to this little girl, too. Thank you for saying so. I guess I wasn't much of a help, huh? No, that's not true. You were all a big help to me. She shouldn't take it so personally. It's not like she was exactly free to help. Okay. Um... Is there anything I'm missing now? Um... Hmm. Oh. Oh, right. I forget. I can... It says organi. No, it doesn't, Nick. It says organize. You just can't see the last two letters. Yeah, well, I guess no one else can read it either because this place is a mess. Yeah, you must feel right at home, huh? Have you know my place is very neat? Okay, anything else? Just this statue? Yep. Mystic Maya, take a look next to the door. That that's Mystic Ami, right? Ami? Yes, that's a statue of the woman who invented the Kurain channeling technique. I think it's is it Ami Faye or Ami Faye? I never really remember. I'm gonna say Ami. The statue is on loan from one of the training halls of the Fae branch family. In fact, it just arrived this morning. Statue of the founder, the Kurain, is holding a Shichi Shito. Shito? Shit? What's that creepy looking thing she's holding? Meta Knight sword. Don't ask me, how should I know? Well, you are the future master, right? Maybe so, but this is the first time I've seen this statue. The first time I've ever seen this statue. That thing is the Kurain Shichishito. It's a ceremonial sword. It's not a real weapon, so the blade isn't sharp. Oh, phooey. I wanted to cut something. What are you eyeing me for? Oh look, it's already 8. Have you all eaten yet? Well actually, I've already made a reservation at the restaurant on the 12th floor. Yeah, 12th floor. Why don't we all dine together? Oh, I like the sound of that. Dine. Sounds so fancy. I'll have the kids' lunch. Ha ha ha. Pearly, it's dinner, not lunch. How'd you go for it and really eat your fill with a kid's dinner? Okay, in that case, one kid's dinner for me. Haha. Shall we head upstairs then? After that pleasant evening, all that remained was to wait for the exhibition's opening. It was wonderful seeing Miss Andrews looking so happy. None of us could have imagined that the very next day something terrible would happen. Dun dun dun. To the surprise of nobody. Nick, this is terrible. What the? You're cleaning the toilet again? Never knew you were such a toilet freak. Give me a break, would you? My brain just hit the snooze button for the 5th time. I'm going to turn on the TV. We've got an update on the recent treasure heist. Based on clues found at the scene of the crime, authorities have announced that they believe it was work of the renowned phantom thief Mask the Mask. Mask the Mask? Maske. According to the spokesperson, Lordly Taylor received a threat letter some days ago. This is the 5th heist by this phantom thief who only targets rare treasures. Lordly Taylor? Well, Nick, what are you going to do? Don't you dare go back to scrubbing the toilet. Treasure? Lordly Taylor? You don't think... Yes, now get up, Nick. It was stolen by Mask de Mask. Our most valuable treasure. The Currying Sacred Urn was stolen. What? Uh-oh. Charlie. Quite decorative plant. When she was alive, Mia really loved it. She even went so far as to make it our mascot. Must be nice to be a plant, being able to just sit in the sun and photosynthesize. Hey Nick, no time for daydreaming. That's right, Mr. Nick, no time for daydreaming. Oh man, until I find that urn, they're not going to give me a second of peace. Are they just going to say that every time I examine something? It's my desk, I don't get to use it much. So the dust bunnies are starting to mount their assault. Maybe I should wipe them out with a few well-placed swipes of my cleaning rag. Alright Nick, you're trying to make me upset? Yeah, Mr. Nick, if you're worried about the cleaning, please leave it up to me. At least Pearls is good at cleaning. Yes, I'd better go find that urn. Difficult-looking legal books stand in a formidable row. They mock me. Actually, I've neglected them for so long that they're covered in a layer of dust. Maybe I should actually try reading them once in a while. Hey Nick, there's no time for reading. Yes, Mr. Nick, you can always read later. I guess I won't be getting any peace and quiet if you can read until I find that urn. Old movie poster. Apparently this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it a long time ago. Maya watched it recently and said she cried all night too. Which I guess is why it's backed up on the wall. I'll have to check it out one of these days. Oh, they actually didn't say anything this time. The giant building just outside the window. It's the Gatewater Hotel. A high-class luxury hotel. The chain is getting so rich that they bought a whole chunk of the next town over. They started building a huge theme park. It's going to be called Gatewater Land. And to think that 2 years ago it was just a little hotel for businessmen. Okay. Refresh my memory a little. What's this secret urn? It's only the most important treasure in Currying Village, that's all. Look, it's right there on this poster. I am. Don't you remember what's inside? The urn contains a very important soul. Namely the soul of Mystic Ami Faye, the founder of the Currying channeling technique. Right, Pearly? Yes, that's right. Hold up. I thought that urn had the name Ami written on it. Now it says I am. Any idea how that happened, Pearly? Huh? Well... Teehee. There are some things best left unsolved, wouldn't you say, Mr. Nick? That's right. 1 year ago, there was a murder in Currying Village, Maya's hometown. Sacred urn. It turned out to be an important clue in that case. Good old days. Okay, the toilet is shinier than the judge's head, so let's see what's next. The judge's head. What's wrong with you, Nick? What do you mean? What do you mean, what? Mr. Nick, your beloved Mystic Maya's treasure has been stolen. Doesn't that even bother you? But I thought the urn was the village's treasure, so I don't see how. The village is Mystic Maya. She's the future master of the Korean School of Channeling. You know what I'm talking about, Mr. Nick. I won't let you say you don't. Okay, I do. So what am I supposed to do about it? Isn't it obvious? Go and find the bad guy who did this. Yeah, you get the sacred urn back. But I'm not a detective, I'm a lawyer. That has nothing to do with this. If you're a real gentleman, you would find it for your beloved Mystic Maya. Man, oh man, there's no winning against Pearl's fairy tale image of love. So what's the name of this bad guy again? Mask the Mask, Nick. Make a note of it. Mask, start the mask. Ah, it was terrible. I was arrested and everything for like the 10 millionth time. 1 year ago, the murder in Korean village. A man was killed during one of Maya's spirit channelings. And this urn wound up being a key piece of evidence that proved her innocence. Mr. Nick, would you mind not telling Mystic Maya about that? You promised, remember? You said you wouldn't tell anyone I broke the urn. Oh yeah, that's right. We're saying this right in front of her, but okay. Now I remember. This urn used to say Ami on it. Until Pearls accidentally broke it into a million pieces. She tried to secretly fix it. Let's just say it didn't work out so well. Sorry, I'm not so good at arts and crafts, spelling either. Anyway, this is how her gluing project turned out. She put the pieces together wrong, and now instead of Ami, it says I am. Can't believe no one's noticed this until now, a whole year later. Can't believe it myself. That's kind of crazy to think about. No one noticed it for a whole year. Ow. Alright, anyways. What about a Pearly? I'm not certain. What do you think, Mr. Nick? Maybe 3 heads aren't better than 1. Oh, hey, it's my Magatama. So what do you think, Nick? Isn't it neat? Sure is. Being able to peek into people's minds is definitely a nice advantage. What? How do you do that? What do you mean? You gave me this thing. Well, I knew Pearly put some sort of spiritual power into it, but I had no idea that it let you do something as cool as that. Some future leader you are. Next time you use it, let me know, okay? I want to see into people's minds too. So, Mr. Gami, the founder of our channeling techniques, how much do you think you get it for? What? Sell the sacred urn? No, I never thought about that. Hey, Pearly, make note of that. Ways to save money, tip 109. Sell treasures whenever possible. Whenever possible, check. Someone I think Maya is going to be searching for a buyer for a long time. You know, even I didn't know this statue existed until a little while ago. Didn't Adrian say it's from a Fey branch family's training hall or something? Yes, there are actually a lot of training halls scattered all over the country. Hidden away deep in desolate mountains. Why does it always have to be desolate mountains? It's kind of really all that valuable. Looks kind of, well, junky if you ask me. Oh, is this the same thing? Okay, yeah. Same thing. Alright, let's just move. Right, let's see if we can find some clues that might lead us to the bad guy. But it doesn't look like anything has been disturbed. Yeah, it looks pretty much the same as it did last night. Bad guy, huh? Hey, you can't poke around here, pal. Wait a minute. That voice that I can't hear because it's all just sounds of the game beeps and boops. Oh no, not him again. Our good old buddy. It's you. I'm the one who should be saying not again. Why is it that every time something bad happens, you always show up, pal? I should be asking you that. Aren't there any other detectives? No, I should be asking you that. What are you doing hanging around here? Hey, I asked you first. Why are you here any... Alright, we got it. Why don't you two kiss and make up already? Hello, it's been a long time, Mr. Scruffy Detective. Oh, is you Little Missy? Actually, my name is Gumshoe. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Now's a good chance for you to try to remember it right. If it's too long for you, you can just call him Dick. Okay, Good to see you again, Mr. Detective Dick. uh, yeah, good to see you again too, I guess. Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh, Mr. Detective Dick, can you tell us about what happened? Oh, you're trying to remember my name, atta girl. Um, just, it's Gumshoe, okay? Anyway, the thief stole something called a sacred urn. Look how serious she looks. I know about that. Oh, well, the criminal's name is Mask the Mask. I know about that too. Detective, can't you tell us something other than that? Well, I guess I sort of kind of owe you guys, in a way. Crime occurred last night at around 1:30 in the morning. How exactly do you know that? We got an emergency phone call from a guard at the scene of the crime, pal. He said the urn was just stolen. The scene of the crime? You mean here, right? Wrong. The urn was being kept under guard, under careful guard in the basement warehouse. Basement warehouse, huh? So who was guarding the basement warehouse? That guy. It's all his fault that the thief got away, pal. He solves one case and gets a swell head thinking that he's an ace detective. Ace detective? More like... Hey, Detective Gumshoe, about this Mask the Mask. Is he famous? What? You're joking, right, Nick? Mask the Mask is the hottest thing since sliced bread. Sometimes he appears as a museum guard. Sometimes he appears as a big brown bear known to surprise unsuspecting victims. But underneath those disguises is the true Mask the Mask. So he's some kind of master of disguise, huh? And he only goes after the finest works of art, pal. Last night was his 5th heist. If Lordly Taylor had only cooperated, I could have caught him this time. What? Then you knew he was planning on stealing the sacred urn? Of course I did. That guy always sends his calling card before he steals something. Calling card, huh? They mentioned that on TV. So why do you call him an ace detective anyway? That's what he calls himself, pal. I didn't make it up. So, what's he like? Well, like I told you, Mask the Mask has made 5 heists so far. On the 4th heist, Mr. Ace Detective managed to get the stolen treasure back. Wow, that is impressive. All by himself? Yeah, I gotta admit, pal. Maybe he really is as good as he says. Every time a thief sends one of his calling cards, we send our men on a stakeout. None of us has ever gotten so much as a glimpse of the guy. But Mr. Ace Detective was able to retrieve the stolen treasure from the thief. Anyway, he's at the scene of the crime right now looking for clues. So he's down in the basement warehouse, huh? So what's this calling card? Here it is. But don't show it to anyone. It's top secret, okay, pal? What's this mark on the front? That's Mask the Mask's signature emblem, pal. Emblem? You could say it's his mark. Whose mark? All of his calling cards have got it on them. Yo, what's up? How's it going? They didn't mention that on the news flash. We're withholding that detail from the public for operational reasons. The only way we can tell if a calling card is real or not is by this emblem. Cool. That makes sense. When you get famous, there are always imitators. Mr. Nick, if you work a little harder, maybe you can have your own copycat someday. Thanks, I guess. Alright. Can we... Here, take a look at my attorney's badge. Are you still showing me that cheap little thing off? A real man keeps his mouth shut. He carries a suave police badge, pal. Good, chilling at the moment. How's it going? Yeah, I'm doing okay. It's a little cold. The weather just suddenly shifted. It was nice the other day, and now it was like 30s, 40s, raining. Apparently it was snowing, but at least on my way back home, there wasn't really much snow. It just felt kind of like super light drizzle. Other than that, it was fine. Regular day. To be honest, there's nothing that bugs me. What's that? All the other items that were stolen by Master Mask were ones even I had heard of. They were all world famous treasures. The Tear of Emanon or the Crown of Bongora. The Sacred Urn of Kurain is famous too. Right, Pearly? Of course, everyone in Kurain Village knows about it. Sounds like we've got an unpredictable thief on our hands. What about this? Sorry, pal, I didn't get much sleep last night. My brain's not really working right. Somehow I don't think sleep would really fix the problem. Hey, keep it down. You might have really good hearing for all you know. I might get mad if you heard. I can hear everything you're saying, pal. Something that bugs me, blah blah blah. Okay, it's the same thing. Remember, don't tell anyone about that emblem, okay, pal? Does the thief ever send these to the police? No, always to the victims. Up until now, the victims have always come to us looking for help, though. That's not what happened this time, you mean? Got that right, pal. Listen up. If you guys ever get one of these calling cards, I want you to come to us right away, got me? Yeah, sure. It was almost 90 today? Dang. Smoldering. I dread when it starts to get 90s over here. I've been on this guy's tail ever since his first heist, pal. Yeah, you're doing a really great job, I can see. Oof. Listen, pal, if you want to jump high, first you gotta crouch down, right? I'm a little frustrated now, but it'll make it that much sweeter when I catch him. Anyway, that's what I keep telling myself every day. Well, good luck, Mr. Detective Dick. I believe in you. Aw, ain't you sweet. You're the only one that's ever said that. The only one? It's kind of sad if you think about it. Sorry, probably blah blah blah. Okay, yeah. Oh. You never know if there's like some unique dialogues, so I'm just doing all this, even though it's probably pointless. Oh. Oh, you knew her? You knew my sis? Sure, everybody in the police force knew her. We all lost a great friend that day. Mr. Scruffy Detective. I just got something in my eye. I'm not crying. No. Pretty goofy looking face if you ask me. Hey! What are you doing carrying that around with you anyway? It's not like we ever need it. He has got a point. Is that not like an ID? Why wouldn't you want to carry it with you? Alright, anyways. No matter how many times we come here, this place always gives me the chills. It's probably because it's air conditioned. To protect the art pieces, you know? Welcome to my private little banquet of chaos. Huh? The heck does that mean? Oh, brother. I'm afraid I have very little to offer, but please, make yourself at home. Who are you anyway? Shh, silence. Oh. Hee 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 hee. Now I see, it's all becoming clear. What do you see? Zvari? What is that? In English. The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium. Neither very advanced at their trade. What a Capcom mad looking character. It definitely screams Capcom, huh? Am I wrong? Yikes, that's scary. How did you know that? How, you say? The universal skeptic would say that how is nothing but a question of why. I am a traveler of both time and space and a swimmer of dreams. What is he talking about? I can't make heads or tails of it. Without further ado, let me fulfill what should be the first duty of any gentleman, and introduce myself. The name is... At me? Look at me. Look at me, huh? Ace Detective. Oh, hi. Don't let him intimidate you, Nick. Stand up and show him what you're made of. The name's right. Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney. I'm Maya Fey. Ace Spirit Medium. And I'm, Pearl Fey. I'm Mystic Maya's cousin and, Spirit Medium Ace Apprentice. Excellent. Well then, shall we begin our little game? Game? How does the phrase one short of a baker's dozen come to mind with this guy? So are you really as famous as you say? Of course, for a lawyer you have a rather shocking lack of knowledge about the world. I had no idea anyone was left in the city that had not heard of me. Look at me! I am Ask the Mask's arch enemy, the ace detective, look at me! At this moment there are two mighty figures which loom large over this grand city. One embodies the nefarious forces of darkness, the other the angelic cherubs of light. Boy, now I'm really lost. What is he saying, Nick? I have been personally on the heels of this villain since his first crime. After learning this criminal's patterns, I thwarted his very latest loathsome larceny. I even returned the target of his tyranny, the portrait of Megina, to the crime scene. I did it all by myself. I took it back from mask to mask, with my brawny mind and my brilliant muscles. Yeah, they mentioned it on the news in the Great People Around Town segment. They said that the museum gave you an incredible jewel as a reward. Well, compared to the treasure that I retrieved for them, it's not much. So, in the end, the only thing that makes you great is your own self-praise. Oh, tell us what you know about Mask to Mask. And keep it simple, please. Like, about how I have devoted my life to thwarting his dastardly deeds? Last night, here in the bowels of this store, we were locked in a most glorious battle. I see. Huh? Hang on a second. You were here last night? Here, in Lordly Taylor? Naturally, wherever Damask goes, you will find at me laying his elegant traps. Elegant traps? More like Damask out eleganced you and made a beautiful getaway. But this time I allowed him to escape with the illusion of victory. I wonder if I should ask him about what happened last night in more detail. Yes? Can you tell us exactly what happened here last night? But of course, after all, I always say there should be no secrets between aces. Flattery will get you nowhere, Pinocchio. I first received the request of my services 20 days ago. And it was 10 days ago that we received Master Mask's calling card. Huh? You were hired before the calling card even arrived? Yes, you see, the person who hired me is quite rigorous and thorough. That's Adrian for you. A mere 10 days after hiring me, her worst premonitions were realized. A calling card arrived, right? Yes, so ace detective that I am, I set a trap for the thief right in the warehouse. And waited for him, alone. Alone? But why? Why didn't you go to the police for help? Ridiculous. Why would I seek help from such a singularly useless group of nincompoops? You got a lot of nerve. After all, it was you that let Damask get away. I always operate alone and concealed, out of the sight of others. Concealed? Precisely. Even the guards on duty here were unaware of my presence. To fool your enemies, first you must fool your friends. It's my own original proverb. I don't... Well, whatever. Anyway, back to what happened last night. As I was saying, I hid here in the warehouse and waited for the thief to arrive. But I swear to you, not a solitary soul came through that entrance. Nevertheless, the sacred urn disappeared. Well, that's impossible. How could it just disappear? How, you ask? Don't be ridiculous, sir lawyer. If I knew the answer to that question, I wouldn't be here. Someone who seriously messed up his own stakeout, he's rather full of himself. So you're saying that even though no one came through those doors last night, our precious urn still somehow vanished from under your nose? That's just not possible. I mean, look at his nose. Anyway, it's time to examine. Can I... Is there a way to... No, there isn't. I was like, this cursor is so slow. Sir Lawyer, please refrain from such crude behavior. Huh? What do you mean? This criminal is an artist. The crime scene is the canvas upon which he paints. Only I, ace detective at me, have an eye which is educated enough to read the signs. Could you translate that for me, Nick? I think he pretty much said, don't touch anything, amateurs. If there's something you wish to know about, you have but to ask at me. I know everything there is to know about my rival, Mask the Mask. What do I do now? Does he have any top secret information? Stuff that only a real crime buff would know? Think about what to ask while I listen to what Mr. Ace Detective has to say. So is he really just gonna... Yep, okay. Alright, let's see. I'm sorry, I can't be more helpful, but I have no interest save that of finding evidence against my arch rival. Nah, that's okay. I think it's just a bit of a piddling evidence hog. That's his defense style. A piddling evidence hog, you say? In that case, I'd simply be wasting my breath. Yeah, I guess you're right. Thanks, Maya. Why could you have said I was a rival and not a piddling evidence hog? Alright. Oop. Do not fear, young lady. I promise I shall retrieve your urn. Thank you, Detective Atme. I'm counting on you. Final round between Detective Luke Atme and Mask the Mask is set to begin. Still, there's something funny about this guy. Yeah, but don't forget, he managed to retrieve the treasure from the last heist. Yes, I even have a video that details my role in the whole affair. I recorded it directly from the news on TV. Can I interest you in a copy? No thanks. Uh-huh. Mask the Mask's calling card. It's got his emblem printed on it, right? Quite impressive, but I would expect nothing less from my arch rival. I'm surprised to see you in possession of such a top secret piece of information. Well, we got an ace lawyer and ace spirit medium and an ace cousin apprentice here. Yes, indeed. I think I could learn to like you, my fellow ace professionals. I don't know if I really want to this guy to like us ever. Well, Sir Lawyer, I've been told that you too are pursuing the mysterious thief. Well, I'm not sure I would say. That's right. We're going to find the secret urn no matter what we have to do. Excellent. I will trust you. I permit you to take a look around while I investigate elsewhere. If perchance you should discover something of value, return then to my office. My office of Earthly Delights, the Atme Detective Agency. Office of Earthly Delights? Well then, Sir Lawyer, if you'll excuse me, I have much to do. Wait a minute. He's gone. I don't like the idea of doing this guy's work for him. Come on, Nick. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal. Let's hurry up and investigate before he changes his mind. I want to go to his office too. Take me with you, okay? And now we can examine. Hey, Pearly, do you know what this is? It's a computer. A computer? Oh, I've heard of those. That's such a cute name. It looks like this computer is for storing the data from the security camera. When someone comes in or out of the warehouse, the camera takes a photo of them. It's probably the trap that the detective set up. Let's see if we can find last night's data on this thing. We might even find a photo of Mask the Mask. Let's see here. Man, I really stink at working these things. What's wrong, Mr. Nick? You're sweating an awful lot. I don't know how to pull up the photos. I had no idea you were so pathetic with high-tech stuff, Nick. Yeah, well, I managed to print out the camera data anyway. I guess you have to learn to crawl before you can walk, right, Nick? Yeah, sure. Anyway, it looks like the camera only went off once last night. Nice. Security cameras trained on the big door to the storeroom. Set up to take photo of anyone who goes in and out. A security camera? Yeah, go stand in front of that door and it'll snap your photo too, Pearly. Mystic Maya, do you think I should smile? Nah, it's for criminals, so I think you should make a really scary face. Like this? Wait, they don't even show it? Oh. Now I'm curious about her scary face. Quote unquote. The pathetic looking wooden box. Ah, that's the box that had the secret urn in it. Don't touch it, there may be clues to the thief's identity on there. Worked so hard to make that box. Huh? You made that poor excuse for a box, Maya? What's that supposed to mean? That urn has always been on its stand in the winding way of Fey Manor. So there was no box suitable for it, Mr. Nick. And I was so proud of it. Sniffle, sniffle. Poor Maya. Maybe it'd have been better if Master Mask had taken the box too. Wow, this is awesome. What did Miss Andrews say it was called again? Shichishito. It's literally 7-branch sword in Japanese. Or so says Miss Andrews. City Shido. Whoa, it's pretty heavy. One hit, 7 times the fun. Pretty catchy, huh? I bet it's like hotcakes. There's something about it that bothers me. Wow, you're really firing on all cylinders today, Pearly. This sword. Wasn't Mystic Ami holding it last night? And another thing. The sword wasn't bent last night, like how it is now. You're right. Awesome, Pearly. I wouldn't expect any less from my little ace apprentice. I feel like this is not something we should really be whatever. The sword is bent, so that must mean last night someone used it somehow. Aha. I just thought of something. Maybe Detective Atme smashed Master Mask with it. Like this. Youch, what the heck? What do you think, Pearly? She actually hit him with it? I think it's even more bent than it was before. Oh man, my head. My hair. Okay. Danganronpa blood. Mr. Nick, what's that big door over there? Looks like it's the door to the actual storeroom. I can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there. I guess that's where they were keeping the sacred urn. Remember, Maya, Miss Andrews said we're not allowed in there. Okay, I'll inspect the thing last. Oh. This statue of Mystic Ami is so cool. I want a golden statue of myself. We could put it up in the office. Hey, it's Wright and Co. How about a gold statue of me? Mr. Nick, I'm sorry, but I noticed something strange. Huh? What is it, Pearls? The statue of Mystic Ami. Was this where it was last night? Ah. You were right. I'm pretty sure it was closer to the door. Yeah, I think you're right. Great job, Hurley. I wouldn't expect anything less from my ace cousin. So the statue was moved on the night of the crime. And then there's a Danganronpa blood. Look what you did, Nick. You spilled paint you spilled paint over here. I didn't do that. Well, I wasn't here last night. I would have noticed a color this outrageous. But this paint has already dried up. Well then, you should have cleaned it up before it dried, Nick. Paint doesn't dry that fast. Besides, I told you it wasn't me. Looks like it's been several days since it was split. Hey, look at this. What is it? There's some kind of shape left in the bottom left side of the stain. Huh? You're right. I don't know what it could be. Curious. Alright, well, guess we can move back here. Hey, Nick, your cell phone's ringing. Hello, Phoenix, right here. Oh ho 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 ho. It's me, Gumshoe. Gumshoe, what is it? What's so funny? I'll tell you what's funny, pal. I finally beat him. I beat Mr. Ace Detective. Finally, this underdog is the alpha dog today. That stuck-up detective's met his match. Yup, finally caught him. Lock, stock, and barrel. There's no escape for him. You caught him? Are you saying you captured Mask to Mask? Bingo. Well, actually he surrendered, but I still got him. Mask to Mask surrendered? That's great. So when can we come and pick up the secret urn? Well, you see, I was gonna tell you. What? Something wrong? Do you think you can swing by the detention center sometime? The detention center? He wants to talk to you. Mask to Mask, that is. What? He wants to talk to Nick? I've been waiting for you, pal, so get over here soon. The detention center, huh? Curious. Alright. Oh, we can go to the detective agency if we wanted to. Oh, shoot. Now there's two of them. I guess we'll start here. Excuse me. Hey, pal. Welcome to the detention center. You're sure in a happy mood, aren't you? Yep, after all, we got Mask to Mask. Right, but, so where's the secret urn? Oh, sorry about that, pal. I guess I didn't really think about it before. But you're the victim in this case. Huh? Well, I guess I should let you guys hear the story straight from the horse's mouth. You know, he's right, Nick. He is? If you think about it real hard, we are the victims. Well, I guess so, in a way. I'm so used to thinking of the victim as a dead person because we're always on murder cases. Excuse me. But anyway, I had to get the Sacred Urn back. Please, don't just ignore me. Oh, uh, who are you? Yeah, who are you? Um, I, I'm, Mask to Mask, okay? Hey, Nick, doesn't he look kinda, well, gangly? I'm Rondelite, the famous Mask to Mask. I don't think this guy could punch his way out of a wet paper bag. Look how mopey he looks. Alright, well. So, you're the Mask to Mask guy? Yes, you bet. No, that's wrong. You see, it's complicated. Sort of yes and sort of no. If you know what I mean. Hmm? What's wrong? Well, when I say wrong, what I really mean to say is that it's not right, per se. You see, it's not spelled mask to mask, it's actually mask to mask. What's with this guy? Yo, what's up, Trip? Appreciate the raid. How y'all doing? Hello, motherfuckers. We're playing Ace Attorney. He is welcome. Well, he's a timid little weakling, we know that much. Don't do that. Don't look at me like that. I don't need your pity. And a major crybaby, too. So, why did you give yourself up? Well, you see, it's because, well, I know why. It's because you stole such a priceless treasure. And now you're overwhelmed with guilt, am I right? Priceless treasure? That broken old urn? Have a little favor to ask. Yes, what is it? Could you go and talk to Desi? Desi? Who the heck? RBG raid, yo, what's up, Kara? Welcome. Awesome pick. Yes. This is a great. This one's a good one. Um, I hope y'all are doing well. Look, we really want our urn back, so where is it? I'm sorry, I'll give it back. I really will. Or maybe not. No, I can't. I can't make promises I can't keep. I'll just end up hurting people. Mr. Nick, I couldn't hear what he just said, especially the last part. Mr. Damask, do you think you could speak up a little? Yes, sir, I will, I promise. Or maybe not. You see, I'm already speaking in my normal voice, so I really can't do anything. Mr. Damask, about the urn. Oh, yes, the urn, right away. Or actually, no. I wouldn't mind telling you, but actually, I'm afraid you wouldn't believe me anyway. Enough already, just tell us to us straight. Please, please don't yell at me. Oof, oof, oof. Ah, I'm sorry. That urn, I lost it. What? But this is my first time playing. It's not my first time experiencing the story, technically. It's just my first time experiencing it through this game. Just for context. What did you just say? Did you just say you lost it? Yes. Or no, maybe so? I mean, yes, I lost it. What do you mean? Like, like, back in... When was this? Like, a few years back, I've watched the animated series of it, which I thought was very good. And then eventually I'm like, I wanted to play the games. So yeah. We are on the third one. Coincidentally, every like 2 years we've been playing the new, or like each next Ace Attorney game. Oh, you know, I lost it, like I said. These things just happen. You're on the train and you get distracted and you forget your bag, you know. What? You forgot our sacred urn on a train? Wait a minute, you went on the train dressed like that? No, I was just speaking hypothetically, that's all. Anyway, I'm sorry, I just lost it somewhere, I don't know where. This guy's story is more surreal than a Dali painting. Are you really sure this creep is masked the mask? Alright, don't call him a creep. Although I do have to admit, I understand your doubts about this guy. So who is this Desi person? Please don't talk about my wife like that. I guess she must be his wife. Oof, oof, oof. I'm sorry, the truth is, it was my wife that told me to have you all come here. Do you think you could go and visit her at my hideout? Hideout? Mr. Nick, what does it mean by hideout? Oh, sorry. Naturally, I meant to say my secret base. Secret base? Well, my apartment, actually. Palazzo Pel Pipi. Third floor. Let's go have a look, Nick. To Master Mask's hideout. Something tells me she just likes the sound of the word hideout. Alright, well, before that, I like to show some stuff. See, oh, that's Master Mask's calling card. Pretty nice looking, huh? He looks so happy. I'm not very good at writing, you see. So I bought a book called How to Write Business Letters and studied hard. Well, I guess you could call thievery a type of business. Okay, nothing. You think I can help me with that? Or no, it's not it. Well, the thing is, I don't really know if I can say one way or the other. You said PP? Yes. Alright, I think we've had enough of this. Damask's hideout. Making chicken sandwiches? Ooh, that sounds yummy. Oh, look at this place. Wow, check this place out. No doubt about it. This is Master Mask's hideout, all right. Who is it? Is that you, Ronnie? Wow. Huh? Who are you people? Uh, um, are you Desi Delight? I'm assuming it's pronounced Delight. That's right. I'm Desiree. Desiree? Ah. Oh, you must be the lawyer and the victim. Yeah, that's us. Your husband told us to stop by and speak with you. Who is she? She is married. We have no chance. I'm Maya Fey, and this is Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Mickey Boy and Maya, huh? I can't tell you how grateful I am that you decided to help my Ronnie. Well, haha, you're welcome. Did she really call me Nicky Boy? So is there a profile here now? 23? 23? 34? He old. Hi, married. Ron Delight. About your husband. Hehe, isn't he the cutest? A bit weak sometimes, though. A bit? By the way, did you know they mentioned Maya on TV? Huh? Really? They said you own the urn and that you're doing some shady training at the law office now. Remind me not to watch that channel's news program. After I saw that, I thought it might be a good idea to meet the lawyer they mentioned. I see. My Ronnie. He has a powerful imagination and gets deluded easily. He kept insisting he was going to surrender to the police. I don't know what to do. It was me, I stole that urn, he kept saying, as if it was even possible. Huh? But are you saying he didn't? Ha ha ha, of course he didn't. Why would my Ronnie ever do something like that? Well, you know, it's a priceless treasure, and he's, you know... Is it possible his own wife doesn't know his secret identity? Desiree Delight. Me, I'm the kind of woman that needs excitement in her life. Oh, excitement, huh? Yes, I'm at my happiest when I'm racing along with my bike going at full throttle. Riding a motorcycle is like putting your life on the line, you know what I mean? Well, I think that depends on how you ride it. I'm the type that can't stand living a boring, dreary old life with no action. No offense, but your husband Ron doesn't exactly look like the risk-taking type himself. Right about that, he's definitely not one for thrills and danger. But I do have to say that he makes up for it in other ways. Other ways? Yes, money. Ronnie's incredibly rich and super generous. He bought me a bike that's so fast it would make your head spin. And shopping? I like to shop so much it makes Ron's head spin. The other day it actually happened. His head actually started to spin. Man, talk about a high-maintenance wife. So where does Mr. Delight get all his money from? Ronnie's a security guard. They put their lives on the line, right? So they get paid tons of money in return. Tons of it. He's a security guard? I think it's my turn for my head to spin. High maintenance, no thanks. Can you tell us what happened last night? What time did that incident take place again? What time was it again, Maya? Well, according to Detective Gumshoe, it was around 1:30 in the morning. Last night was horrible. I got pulled over. Pulled over? Yes, I always do my best flying at night. Flying? You're talking about your motorcycle, right? Yes. Anyway, last night I got pulled over by a policeman. Can't believe he caught up to me. It was a great chase, let me tell you. When he finally caught me, the poor man was as white as a sheet. It was about 3 in the morning when I finally got home. Sounds like she's got an airtight alibi. She was speeding away from a cop. Oh my gosh. Well, what about Mr. Delight? I don't really know. We weren't together at that time of the night. But when I got home, he was already fast asleep. So basically, he's got no alibi. I guess so. I guess we can try presenting everything. Take a look at this. Oh, I'm sorry, I have nothing this idea. Guess I just don't get out enough. As one of our most treasured possessions, we're going to be a whole exhibit of the release with those types of things. Maya looks so happy. She's lit up like a 1,000-watt bulb. Terrific, you can count on Ronnie and me to be there. Sounds like fun. Huh? Oh, yeah. Haha. Oops, looks like that light bulb's starting to flicker. Some mysterious looking at level stuff like this. Okay. So it looks like she's just gonna say the same thing for these things. So what do you know about this? No, you can't show her that, Nick. That emblem is top secret, don't you remember? Oh, oops, sorry about that. But the way she just said top secret was a worse giveaway than what I did. Oh, when I hear the word top secret, it just piques my interest like nothing else. And I can imagine none of this gets anything, yeah. What would she... As long as I've got my motorcycle and my Ronnie, I'm happy. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, that plus a little excitement and a little shopping money. Then I'm happy. Now she's starting to sound a bit greedy. What you think, Nick? I know he doesn't look it, but he can really get things done when he puts his mind to it. Really? So when exactly does he put his mind to it? Well, not very often, I admit. What exactly does Miss Delight see in her husband, anyway? You must have really seen skyrockets when you first met to love him so much. Skyrockets? I didn't know people still use that word. Drops, maybe? Okay. Miss Delight, you must know, right? About your husband and Mask to Mask? Mask to Mask? Of course, I know all about it. My husband is his biggest fan. Yep. What? Huh? Biggest fan? Yes, and Ronnie can be pretty delusional sometimes. Skyrockets didn't exist in his era. That's how this whole misunderstanding happened. Oh, wait a minute. Did you say delusional? Yes, that's right. I just don't know what I'm going to do with him. You see, Ronnie actually believes that he is Mask to Mask. What? What are you talking about? Excuse me? So, when did Ron first become Mask to Mask? What are you talking about? He's not Mask to Mask. Huh? But, wait a second. Look around at this room. This place is obviously Mask to Mask's hideout. No, you're totally wrong. Real Thief's hideout wouldn't look like this. It's because Ronnie is so timid himself that he looks up to heroic figures. Heroic figures? But Mask to Mask is a bad guy. So he's deluded, huh? Could that really be true? Anyway, if he really had stolen the urn, wouldn't you still have it? Well, I suppose so. And why don't you ask him if he has the urn or not? She has a point. Mr. Delight isn't exactly the criminal type. Something about Ron's behavior bothers me. Maybe it's true. Maybe Mr. Delight isn't Mask to Mask after all. Say, can I ask you something, Nicky boy? What is it? I know I may seem like a bad girl on the outside, but the one thing I won't stand for is illegal activity. I had the feeling you wouldn't. You're tough, but I can tell you've got a good heart. Somebody framed my poor Ronnie, I just know it. Can you give this to Ronnie for me? A letter? Yes, for Ronnie. I want him to fight back. Miss Delight. Okay, you've got it. Just relax and leave it all to us. Addressed to her husband apparently contains something important. Okay. Guess we might as well examine this place, right? Nick, it's a torpedo. It's hard to believe it, but it sure looks real. Where could he have picked up something like this? Please don't say that torpedoes are things people just leave lying around. There are a bunch of books lying here. They're all romantic-sounding novels about famous heists and fantastic thieves. Wow, look at all the bookmarks and notes stuck into them. Let's see here. Note, must remember this thief's way of laughing. Very useful. Note, a calling card is an important part of any good thief's modus operandi. Wow, Ron really studied this stuff. Okay. Smash the mask. There's a tape recorder hanging from his neck. Let me see that. Ha 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 ha. I'll be taking this crown now. Better luck next time, gentlemen. Ha 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 ha. I don't get it. What's this supposed to be, Nick? It's a bunch of cheap costume pieces arranged inside a nice frame. Look, Nick. It's a fake beard. There's also a mask made out of cardboard. Here, Nick. Try on this fake beard. Come on, try it on. Hey, cut it out. Now put on the mask. Ah ha 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 ha. It's Phoenix the Mask. Let's borrow it for a while. No way, I'm not stealing from a thief. I have enough bad karma as is. This thing looks vaguely familiar. Oh, I know, it's a fishbowl. Well, an upside down one anyway. I think it's a helmet. An alien helmet. And that looks like a tape recorder or something next to it. I think it's a transceiver. An alien transceiver. Nick, do you think maybe you could act like a grown-up for a little bit? Getting lectured by Maya to be more of an adult? That's a new low. Well, I know who learned that one. Oh, that's so cute. It's called a hot air balloon, you know. Wow, there's no fooling you. I want to make my own balloon now. I don't even let you ride in it, Nick. That emblem on the balloon is supposed to be top secret. It's proof enough that Ron Delight really is Mask the Mask. Better not tell Maya. She gets kind of scary when it comes to celebrities. There's a whole bunch of stuff piled up over here. Duck and cover! It's a missile! Did you know there's dynamite in missiles? But they're not heavy enough to be real. Oh wait, they're just really well-made toys. What are these rolls of paper stuck in the trash can? Theft of the Mazarine Stone. The Great Albatross Strategy. Theft of the Immortal Goddess Statue? The Great Knuckle Bomber Strategy. Did the police even investigate this place? Hey Nick, look on top of the chair. Looks like an envelope. And a letter. Well, it'll just stand there. Come on, let's read it. Maya, you know we shouldn't do that. What are you talking about? The letter could be an important clue. No way. You can't just go reading a private letter because you feel like it. Ugh. It's not just because I feel like it. It really could be important. If I was sure it was a clue, I guess I wouldn't mind. And I'm assuming, I'm assuming we're not going to do that. All right. Well, let's go back to the detention center and give this thing to him. Oh, that's right. Here, this is from your wife. Oh, from Desi? Thank you. Letter given to Master Mask. Actually, more like taken. My dear Ronnie, how are you? I'm doing fine. Just clutching onto the letter so hard the ink is going to be squeezed out. You look so happy. You should write a letter to Mystic Maya too, Mr. Nick. Mr. Lawyer? Yes? In the letter that Desi wrote, she said, ask this guy to be your lawyer. Huh? I know this will be asking a lot, but could you please take my case? My trial starts tomorrow. Hey, hang on a second. You can't be a lawyer. Why not? What do you mean, why not? We're the victims in this case, right? Victims of this Damask guy. Oh yeah, but according to Desiree, he didn't do it. She said, poor man, he's deluded himself into thinking he did it. Right, Mr. Nick? Come on, she could be lying to protect her husband. Well, that's true. Or no, actually not. Actually, it's hard to say. Oh no, it's spreading. Oh please, I'll give you the treasure of your choice in return. What should I do? Take his case, refuse his case? I mean, probably gotta take it, right? I'm assuming. Oh, Mr. Delight, I've decided to give it a try. I'll defend you. Really? You will? Hey, what are you doing, Nick? He's a thief. You can't trust him. Only maybe a thief. But I think there's more to this case than meets the eye. Refuses. No. Go home. Mr. Nick, I was wrong about you. I shouldn't have trusted you. Pearls? Can't believe you defend this person after what he did to Mystic Maya. I'll never forgive you, ever. Wah. Pearly? Wait. This is gonna be ugly. I'll go after her. Dang. He's so upset. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. Well, you couldn't have known she'd react like that. I guess I might as well start investigating. Oh, Maya. Where's Pearls? She said she's going back to the office. Go check in on her later, would you? And what about you? Are you okay with me taking Mr. Delight's case? Yeah, I'm fine, Nick. I believe in you. Sniffle. I think I'm going to cry. um, I know you have a lot of work to do. I really appreciate it. Okay, Nick, let's get this show on the road. Alright. Mr. Nick, welcome back. Oh, hey, Pearls. You're back too, I see. I went and bought us a strawberry cake. I'll go make some tea to go with it. Did she? Hey, Pearls. Looks like she feels really bad about what happened at the detention center. We don't need a flashback. This happened like 2 seconds ago. Hey, Ginto, what's up? How's it going? She put laxatives in it. Mystic Maya, the tea is ready. Oh, thanks. Come on, Mr. Nick, please have some of this cake. Regular cake. Yeah, thanks. Pearls? Oh, excuse me, I was in the middle of cleaning the toilet. Hey, it's okay, I just cleaned it this morning. Too late. This might be a good time for me to ask about her. First met Pearls a year ago. Oh my gosh, it's been a year. I mean, technically for us it's been at least 2, but you know. It was when that murder happened at Korean Village. I still remember what she said to me when we first met. You're Mr. Nick, right? You're Mystic Maya's special someone. Hey Maya, I've always thought it was because she was young, but what? Pearls, I think she's got the wrong idea about you and me. Huh? There's something you need to understand. What is it? It's kind of like a Korean village custom, sort of. Pearl seems to love you a lot. Well, it's because I'm her only cousin, and, well, because of the murder case last year, Pearlie's mother is... Oh, yeah. I remember now. Pearl's mother, Morgan Fay. She's serving a prison term in isolation right now. So you see, I'm the only family Pearlie has right now. But it's the same for me, too. Maya. My mother's gone, too. Good, how are you doing? I'm doing okay. Pretty exhausting day, but you know, I mean, that's mainly because our work had me playing around with like volleyball and stuff. Very cold today. It was raining a teeny bit. Hat for a hair lady. There are hardly any men in Korean Village. Ah, so it's like Gerudo. Now that you mention it, I never actually saw any men here or there when I visited. I'm pretty sure I told you about it a long time ago, about how spiritual powers run very strong in the Fae family. Yeah, you did. And that's why you're undergoing training to be a spirit medium, right? Yeah, the thing is, only women can actually inherit the spiritual power. That's why the whole culture of Korean Village kind of revolves around its woman. Oh, that's understandable. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, but because of that, there tends to be a lot of unsuccessful marriages. Oh. Well, men start to feel left out after a while and then they just start leaving. Especially if the man has a daughter. Are you saying that Pearl's father... He's gone. He left the village when she was very young. Boy, that's tough. Yeah, she grew up seeing nothing but unhappy marriages all around her. That's why she's so sensitive to things like that. The spirit is sexist. The power of spirituality is apparently not into men. So your mother's still missing? Yeah, and no one has any idea where she is. Aya's mother, Misty Faye, current master of the Korean channeling technique. She disappeared 17 years ago after getting involved in a certain police case. But you're sure she's still alive, right? Yeah, I know she is. It's sort of a spirit medium thing. And if your mother doesn't come back, then what? Then according to the laws of the village, I'll become the next master. Mystic Maya, the master of the Korean technique. Sounds like a heavy responsibility. Yeah, but there's no one else with the blood of the Fae main family who's a spirit medium. Well, Nick, why don't we go out and start investigating? We're not going to learn anything just sitting around the office. Yeah, I know, but first I want to talk to Pearls. Mr. Nick? Yeah? I acted like a baby. Pearls. I doubted you, even though Mystic Maya trusted you completely. I guess I still have a lot of training to do. Mr. Nick? Yes? From the bottom of my heart, I apologize for what I said. Oh, it's okay. I'm the one who should be apologizing. Well, I'm going out now for a little bit. Huh? Where are you going? I may be small, but I still have a lot of spiritual channeling power. I may be small, but I'm not Ginto small. So I'm going to show you I can be useful too, by finding some evidence. Hey, well, wait up. Ah, she sure runs fast. Nick, let's back off and give her some room, okay? Yeah. Huh? I guess our job here is done. Where do we go next? I guess we can try going here now. What is this? This is a detective agency? Looks more like the set of some B-grade horror movie. Hello? Is anyone here? Looks like nobody's home. Huh, what a waste of time. Yeah, I know. Let's take that framed picture back with us as a memento. Don't you dare, Maya. Guess we'll have to try back later. What Plague Knight looks like without a mask. This is what he was doing. What a creepy painting. It's like he's looking right at me. Maybe we should put up a big portrait of you in the office, Nick. I can even paint it for you. Maybe you can pose while cleaning the toilet? I think I'd prefer something a bit more dignified. That's one impressive bookshelf filled with some very impressive books. My Life as an Ace Detective, Unabridged Edition, by Look at Me, Ace Detective. Hey, he's even got one of those ships in a bottle thingies. Ah, would you look at that? There's a little Look at Me doll at the helm. How cute. There's a microscope here, too. I wonder if he was researching something. The glass slides have different names on them. This one says At Me Virus. This guy's just dying to make a name for himself, huh? It's getting kind of irritating, actually. Whoa, it's a huge Earth. That's a fireplace. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Alright, sorry. How many times are we gonna have this conversation? Hey, Nick. What's this thing here? It's called a gramophone. Strauss had those. In the old days, people used them to listen to music. You can't be serious. It's probably for purifying the air or something. I'll bet you 50 cents. Like the rapper. Come on, what do you say? Forget it. You never pay up when you lose. This desk is literally covered with all sorts of chemistry equipment. Ooh, I just love chemistry. I hate chemistry. Chemistry sucked. I mean, like, I passed the class. I didn't enjoy it, though. Say, Nick, I bet you didn't know this, but water is made up of carbon and hydrogen. Oh, no, not carbon. Oxygen. Oxygen and hydrogen. Oh. Well, there are always alternative theories, I guess. If by alternative theories you mean the ones you make up inside that head of yours. Carbon? Hell no. Anyways, nothing else to do here. Back to here. Maya. Oh, Miss Andrews. I'm so sorry. It's my fault. Your precious urn. Your precious urn. Please calm down. What's wrong? It never ends. Everything I touch ends in failure. Maya, I'm sorry. I'll do anything to make it up to you. No, it's okay. I know I don't look it, but I'm good with my hands. I can make you another urn. Oh, hold on. Just wait, okay? Breathe, calm down, and talk to us. Forgive me, forgive me. Damn. I spent most of chemistry class eating and playing. There was like some stuff in chemistry I thought was easy, and the other topics I struggled in. But looking back, better than physics class. I hate physics. I never took it in high school. I took it in college, but man, I hated it. It was so confusing. Moles. So when did you get the calling card from Mask to Mask? Let's see. Exactly 10 days ago. I was going to show it to the police, but that detective stopped me. So you asked Detective Atme to help with security? Yes, in fact, it was about 20 days ago that I hired him. You seem to know much more about Mask to Mask than the police. So you hired him for security even before the calling card arrived? Well, yes, I had a premonition that something bad might happen. I've learned to trust my hunches. So that's why there are security cameras even in the basement warehouse? Yes, Laura Lee Taylor is very serious about their security measures. It was their way of saying, bring it on to any potential thieves. Well, he sure brought it last night. Even left with a nice souvenir. I took physics 11th grade, had such a bad teacher. Physics in grade 11 also had a bad teacher. Taking grade 12 and definitely didn't take it in uni. I never took it in high school, personally. But, yeah, that was... I took, like, a lab. I think it wasn't, like, it was, like, physics lab. So I don't know if that's, like, the same thing, but... I had a great teacher. Actually, my physics teacher was really chill. My teacher always talked about motorcycles and astronomy. Maybe you should have taught those instead. I was like, motorcycle, and I was like, is this Desi? And then astronomy. I don't think I ever took that. Or anything like related to astronomy. Is that even like a class you can take? I feel like sounds more like a thing you would do for like club programs. Can you tell us a bit about the security for the treasure exhibit? It was all my fault. I never should have called this paltry little collection a treasure exhibit anyway. Why do you say that? The urn that was stolen is a pretty important object. Maybe, but its actual value after appraisal was, well, practically zero. Zero? I polished it until it was just about glowing. I thought maybe I could make it look more valuable. But that urn contains the soul of Mystic Ami. Anyway, I left all the security arrangements to Detective Atme. But 5 days ago, I began receiving all sorts of other exhibit items from Karain. Lots of people started going in and out of the warehouse down there. So maybe one of them was actually Master Mask in disguise. No, I personally checked out everyone that came through here, so that's not possible. Knowing Adrian, she probably even checked out what they ate for breakfast that morning. Is there anything we can... Sanders, I know, it's all my fault. What's done is done. I'll make it, maybe making a new urn for you. I'm just wasting my time. She's too far gone. My physics teacher was also my statistics teacher. I took statistics in college, and my professor was so atrocious. This was during COVID as well. Nothing. Yeah. Okay, well, doesn't look like she has anything else to say. I only saw astronomy classes in college. Every time between classes, I would always crash this homegirl's astronomy class since it was a lecture hall. Nope, he's gone. Oh. Hello. Well, how lovely it is to see you again, my dear. Welcome to my abode. Relax and soak up the atmosphere. We're actually kind of... Shh, silence. He. Precisely as I expected. What is? Zavari, whatever that means. The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. Ew. A lawyer and a spirit medium, am I correct? I think we've already been through this. Ha! So my estimation was correct. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Zvari, Vari, whatever the hell. How truly elegant. Now then, what can I do for you? Yeah, let's get out of here, guys. Alright. You mentioned before that you were on guard duty all alone last night. Precisely. This is my 5th encounter with my archenemy. I refuse to allow anyone to interfere with the rightful pursuit of my prey. So you're saying you're a predator? I heard you've been after Master Mask since his very first theft. Yes, my dear, I see you've done your homework. In his very first heist, that vile thief pilfered the famous jewel, the Tear of Emanon. I first encountered him in the museum's Sacred Hall, the crime scene itself. So that's why you were hired as security for the treasure exhibit? I'm pretty sure you said that Adrian Andrews hired him. Yes, I borrowed some equipment from Lord Lee Taylor and set the perfect trap. You must mean the security camera. But I thought you were watching the area yourself too. So how did Master Mask manage to steal the urn? That's the $1,000,000 question. What is the Mask's modus operandi? Mr. Atme, did you know about the sacred urn? I am interested in only one thing, my dear, and that is Master Mask. Sacred urn? Pfft, that has nothing to do with this case. But wasn't that what Master Mask stole this time? I am a hunter, sir. The urn has nothing more than a lure to catch my prey. Do you yourselves remember the shape of the individual peanuts you throw to pigeons? I don't think I like this guy's attitude, Nick. Well, anyway, looks like he doesn't know about the urn. This guy's a useless piece of... there's something that's kind of bothering me. Please, my dear, ask me anything you like. After all, we are all but seekers, wandering alone in the dark. Well, I was wondering how Master Mask managed to steal the urn. I mean, isn't it strange that you don't seem to know? Yeah, now as you mention it, it is strange. After all, you were on guard that night at the scene of the crime. Unless you were sound asleep, you should have at least seen the mask. Oh, what the? It's a psyche lock. Psyche lock? A psy lock. In college, I had to take 2 statistics classes. One was general, and the other one was upper level / research statistics. Did the worst thing possible, but I cooked while others got cooked. Everyone who took upper level statistics had taken the general statistics the semester before, but I didn't take upper level until the end of university. Waited 3 years for no reason whatsoever. I didn't know there was like different level. I mean, like, I guess no, because there, never mind. Because I'm like, there are like different levels of like the same classes. But for statistics, thankfully I only need to take the one. Is that his ability? Yeah, because I got this thingy. I believe this was in the previous game, so, but it's been a while. We'll get back to that one. Hey Nick, what is this psyche lock thing? Well, your Magatama lets me see when people are keeping secrets. By breaking their mental locks, I can find out what those secrets are. What? This Magatama has that kind of power? Maya, you're the one who gave me this Magatama last year. Well, it's true that this Magatama is a prized Fey family heirloom, but Pearly was the one that actually imbued it with spiritual powers, right? That's why I don't really know much about what it can do. This is a woman that's going to take over the Kurain channeling school someday? Question mark? Or exclamation mark? Question mark? So how do you do it? How do you break the psych lock thing? Well, you present the Magatama to the person with the secret. Cool, I can't wait to see it in action. Come on, try it out. Oh boy, I think the future master still needs to learn how to be patient. General just covers the surface, so about 5 main topics. Ew. Maya's Ginto. Alright, well, let's see. Mr. Atme, you must know more than you're letting on. How did Master Mask manage to steal the Sacred Urn? In order for a secret to remain a secret, it must be kept secret. Last night, Luke Atme must have encountered Master Mask. But why would he be trying to hide it? Nick, go for it. Let's break that psychic lock of his. I don't really think she understands what she's talking about. Well, it's been a while, but let's give this a shot. Okay, so I believe you do this. Do we even have the evidence for this? I feel like, I mean, surely we do, right? Detective Atme, you were standing guard at the scene of the crime. There's no way you didn't see Master Mask commit the crime. Well, now I can hardly see why you're so positive about that. Yes, indeed, I was guarding the warehouse. That much is true. But I can tell you for certain that not a single person passed through that door. I'm not sure why, but this Atme guy is lying through his teeth. I know, I'll show him some proof. Detective Atme, I have here proof that someone went through the door last night. There was a security camera set up at the scene of the crime. It should have automatically taken a photo of anyone that went through that door. Precisely. Hope you don't mind, but we've already gotten our hands on the camera data. As you can see, the camera went off exactly once last night. Is dang rubber blood on the wall? Yeah. But my monocle didn't catch anyone in its flash. Must be some kind of computer malfunction. It must be. Maybe it was your monocle that malfunctioned. What? Are you saying that I didn't do my duty properly? Well, I mean, the dude stole it, so yes. Detective Atme, You must have seen the thief last night. The question is, why are you trying to hide it? If he's hiding it, there must be some reason. Some reason that he desperately wants to keep hidden. And I've got just a piece of evidence that should prove it. Okay, let's suppose you didn't manage to see Mask to Mask. In that case, the reason you didn't at the time was because you were fast asleep, using the bathroom unconscious? I mean, this one sounds the least goofiest answer. Fast asleep and using the bathroom are both Ginto things. Unconscious. I'm afraid that making a guess is not enough. Time to put your money where your mouth is. Show me your evidence. That he was unconscious? Okay, well, I must have guessed the right answer. Detective Amy, you were knocked unconscious by the thief, weren't you? You got bonked in your head. Ha ha ha, surely you must be joking. You think that I, Luke Atme, could be knocked unconscious so easily? This sword proves it. That's... Before the theft, the sword was in the hand of the statue of Ami Fei. Furthermore, at that time, it was not bent. There's only one explanation. You were struck on the head and knocked unconscious by the sword. Well, detective, how about it? I'm impressed. You truly are an ace attorney. Wait, say that again. Damask's MO. I can't deny that there may be a small hint of truth in what you say. So you were knocked out when the thief first clobbered you? Clobber. What an ugly way of saying it. But I suppose you could put it that way. The coward struck at the precise moment that I turned to look at the computer. So you never noticed that the thief had entered the warehouse? No, the coward must have wormed his way in through somewhere beside the door. Perhaps the air ducts or the sewer pipes. Then my arch nemesis struck me on the head from behind with this gruesome item here. Ouch. Mr. Atme should have his poor head examined. You can say that again. How could he have underestimated the thief that badly? Shichishito. Shitty shito. Yes. Well, it looks like we got one thing cleared up anyway. Huh? What? That Atme is the greatest ace detective in the world? No, that he never actually saw the thief. Oh, that's right. So the thief may not even be... Oh, it may not even be Mask to Mask. Just one moment, Sir Lawyer. That thief was unquestionably Mask to Mask. But you never actually saw him. Perhaps so, but I installed a security camera for just such a contingency. Oh. Last night the camera went off exactly once. Behold, this is a photo of the dastardly thief taken by the security camera. Oh. Hey, yo, who was gooning over there? That's him. Mask to Mask. Wow. The thief can be none other than the arch-criminal Mask to Mask. After all, he has a very good reason for committing such brazen crimes. What are you talking about? So, what did you mean by he had a very good reason? Exactly that. Mr. Delight had a very good reason to dress up and commit those crimes. There should be a green envelope somewhere in his room. Oh, I saw it. You'll need to go and investigate. But how would you know about that? Have you forgotten? You're speaking to the finest ace detective ever to walk on the face of the earth. The most brilliant mind since... well, ever. Look at me. Oh, well, I guess we better go take a look just in case. And let's go do that. I don't want to talk to this guy anymore. He's weird. Hello, don't mind me. Just gonna examine this thing over here. Hey, Nick, remember what Detective Atme said? Yes, this was 2 seconds ago. Mr. Delight had a very good reason to dress up and go over to blah. A green envelope, huh? Looks like this is it. Okay, let's have a look at this green envelope. If you don't want your true identity revealed to the world, come to Korean Barbecue Security at 1 a.m. on October 12th and bring $50,000. 50,000? This is a blackmail letter. Sure looks like a major clue, all right. Written with a fountain pen, found in Ron's room. Oh, someone's at the door. I'll be right back. Won't take but a second, I promise. She just doesn't care that. Oh, thank you for coming. That's so nice of you. When I see a damsel in distress, I just can't help myself. Please, come on in. I'll make some coffee. Really? Okay, I guess I'll make myself at home, pretty lady. Wait a minute. I know that voice. Oh, Nicky boy, I'm so sorry, but I got another guest. Ah, you're... Oh, look who it is. Nick, it's you and Maya too. What a fluke. Ah, Larry. Long time no see. What? You know each other? Nicky boy? Nick, do you and this girl have, something going on? Something? If you mean what I think... I underestimated you, Nick. A gorgeous lady like this? And married too? Way to go, dude. I knew it. Just when things can't get any worse, it's time to cue in the butts. Larry Butts. Ever since grade school, he's been not exactly a close friend, but yeah, we know each other. Hey man, that wasn't nice. I was your very first client. We got quite the storied history, he and I. And what we used to say still rings true. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Hey, come on now, you're embarrassing me. In front of this pretty little thing here. So, you two are old childhood friends, I see. That's so sweet. You two go ahead and catch up on old times. I'm going to go check on my bike. Nice girl, that Desi. So, how have you been, Nick? Too busy if you really want to know. Larry Butts. So, what have you been up to this whole time? It's been 2 years since I heard from you. What's with those clothes? You look, well, weird. Hey man, that's uncalled for. This is my uniform from my part-time job. I can't believe it's been 2 years. You say time flies when you're having fun. Ha 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 ha. Ooh, what's wrong? Nick, I gotta tell you, woman, I don't trust him anymore. You got dumped again? Same with me. Yep, 2 years. Well, Benifer? I followed her all the way to Japan 2 years ago. That's where I met the famous Caddy Tom, and my whole life changed. Benifer? Caddy Tom? Never heard of either of them. Anyway, dude, Caddy Tom chose Hollywood over me. Can you believe it? Well, actually... Anyway, it sounds like you had quite the adventure. Woman! They're so... Ah! Oh. But you're different, Maya. You're not like the rest. Looks like he's still the same old Larry. Oh, Larry. So, what are you doing here anyway? Huh? What do you mean by that? Just a natural-born nice guy, that's all. Well, actually, I picked this up last night while I was working. A wallet? You say you found this last night? Yeah, it had a driver's license in it, so I figured I'd just return it myself. Ron's wallet. Oh. Hang on. Let me see that for a minute. I knew it. Desi's picture is in here. Yeah, I guess he really digs his wife, huh? Hey, Nick. It's not what you're thinking at all. No, I'm pretty sure it is. You haven't changed a bit. Oh, no way, man. I mean, she's a married woman. That's just bad news. He really is here just to check out Miss Delight. So, you said you found out your job, right? Yeah, I'm working for a private security company as a guard. Chicks just love a guy in uniform, you know? A security guard, huh? So that's what that uniform is all about. Wallet. So what time was it when you found this last night? Huh? Why are you asking that? Trying to see if I've got an alibi? Um, you're not the one on the hook for a crime this time, buddy. I guess it was around 1 in the morning on the first floor of our company building. What was Mr. Delight's wallet doing there? Maybe he is a security guard. Anyway, there... Hold on. This music. Am I crazy or do they play like the sound of like the item block in Mario Kart for like a second? Hold on, hold on. Like, I swear I'm like... Am I the only one that hears this? Hold on. They're like... Like, you guys hear what I mean? I swear I'm hearing like... There's like a small point, like bit in this soundtrack. Like the beeps in the background. Right there. You heard that? You heard that? Like that sounds like exactly like the from like the older Mario Kart like soundtrack when you like grab the item block and it plays like that little like jingle before you get your item. Anyways, there's nothing weird about that. After all, he works there. Oh, he works there? You mean Mr. Delight? Sure. Here, take a look at this. Cobb. It's right there in his wallet. What's this card? It's a key card for the security company. See? Got a serial number on it right there. There's no mistake about it. You said you were working part-time at a security company, right? That's right. Why are you making that scary face? Security company, huh? Something's not quite secure about Larry working there. I need to find out as much as I can about this key card. Do you guys not, like, you don't hear the Mario Kart thing? Like, the item block? Like, I'm literally about to look it up now. I just don't remember which Mario Kart it is. I know it's like, it was one of the old ones. Hmm. Brothers, anything comes to mind? Unless I'm a security guard. I'm not here to sell you juicy bits of info and chew the fat man. Funny, you had no qualms about selling samurai dogs just 2 years ago. Hey Larry, what about this? What? You got something to say, then say it already. Huh? A blackmail letter? Do you know anything about this? What? I don't know anything about Alexis, and that's the truth. Huh? What? I can't believe you do this to me. I thought you were my friend. $50,000? I don't have that kind of money. No, you don't understand. This blackmail letter was sent to Rondolite. Ew, man, you scared me. I almost had a heart attack, you idiot. Wait, I'm the idiot? Man, I was totally confused because it says Korean barbecue security right on the envelope. Yeah? So what? That's where I've got a part-time job at KB Security. I'm gonna say Korean barbecue security every time. What? Sounds like I should really find out some more about this Korean barbecue security company. You didn't touch anything in the wallet, did you? Hey man, be serious. You know what I was interested in? If Master Mask doesn't look out, he's gonna be the victim of a robbery himself. So you're sure about this keycard? Yup, that's the keycard we use at the building I work in. Of According to the serial number, this one is for the CEO's office. You needed to get into that room, and every time you use that card, it leaves a record. It leaves a record? Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when. Larry, I need that data. Whoa, slow down, man. Sorry, but that data is off limits to outsiders. If I lost this job, I'd never have a chance with Desi. Oh. It's times like these when I wish lawyers weren't so powerless. I doubt he's gonna, Alright, nothing else? Oh, wait. Korean Barbecue Security, the company in the blackmail letter. Do you know about it? That's where I work, yeah. In fact, I'm on the job right now. Huh? So what are you doing here then? Well, the boss is away right now, and you might know what mice do when cat's away. Yes. Anyway, how far away is this company? Let me see. About 30 minutes by car, I guess. Well, if you fly down the road anyway. Well, this apartment building is pretty close to Lordly Taylor, right? And it would take roughly an hour to get from here to Korean Barbecue Security and back. If Ron Delight was at Korean Barbecue Security when the robbery occurred, then... Whoa. Then he couldn't have stolen the sacred urn. Hey, Nick, your phone. Hello? Is this the right residence? Ah, Pearls, where are you? I thought I'd go to Lordly Taylor to try to find some more clues, but I'm afraid I've gotten lost. What? Give me that phone, Nick. Pearly, where are you right now? I was walking along and I found myself in front of that person's office. That person? Who? Well, that person who doesn't act his age and always says sorry when he's excited. Look at me, Ace Detective. Okay, stay right there. We're coming to get you. Alright, I'm a little scared. You should be. Alright, let's go, Maya. Wait a second, Nick. What? That phone call just now. Sounded like real cutie. Another one of your special friends? Say goodbye to Miss Delight for me, would you, Larry? Larry, I should get you arrested. What are you talking about? Freaking weirdo. Let's get out of here. Ah, Mr. Nick, Mystic Maya. Pearly. Never thought I'd see the two of you again. So, is Mr. Ace Detective out of the office? Yes, when I arrived here, there wasn't a single soul in sight. Say, Nick. Nick. Doesn't it look like something's changed since we were here last? Now that you mention it. Yes. This bag. I'm sure it wasn't here before. It looks quite full. I wonder what could be in here. Hey, Nick. Come on. Open it up. Hey, wait a minute. We can't just open his private property. Don't be such a fuddy-duddy. This is an important investigation. That's true. And truth be told, I have to admit I am kind of curious. Well, what's in there? Hang on a sec. I'm taking it out now. Whatever it is, it feels kind of hard and smooth. Well, hello there. Nick, he's here. What are you doing, Sir Lawyer? I'm shocked to see a servant of the court ignoring the law so flagrantly. I'm really sorry, but Maya made me do it. Nick, I can't believe you. A gentleman never uses a lady as an excuse for his own poor behavior. The real question is, can you afford to waste time lollygagging about here? What do you mean by that? Perhaps I should make myself more clear. Tomorrow's trial. Sorry. Shall we say the figurative Sir William will be dropping his panties before... What? What are you talking... Wow, Nick. Sounds like it's gonna be really exciting. What are you talking about? What if I do it again? So what's in there, Nick? What's in the bag? The way Amy barged in like that, I never actually got the chance to look. I know, I thought I was going to collapse of shock too. But from the feel of it, it was something hard. What's going to happen at the trial tomorrow that's so dramatic? Do you know what your biggest mistake so far has been, Sir Lawyer? Speaking to you? It was becoming a lawyer in the first place. Don't say that ever again. That certainly does sound like a big mistake, Mr. Nick. Tomorrow will be a day to remember. I, Luke Atme, will take the stand. Then... Right. My testimony will prove to be the undoing of the lot of you. Yes, all of you. I will unmask you as the thief's co-conspirators. Conspirators? Nanny? Hee 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 hee. You're quick on the defensive, I see. However, it is not I that is your greatest enemy. There's a far more dangerous threat that you will face during the trial. Oh, what are you talking about? Sir Lawyer, if you truly are who you say, I'm sure you've heard of him. His name is... Godot? 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 Is it pronounced Godo? I remember... Because I remember him in the anime. Or like the animated version. Okay, yeah, Godo. You have taken a step down the path of foolishness. To try to defend a career criminal who deserves nothing less than the death penalty. Hey, last time I checked, no one knows for sure that Mr. Delay really is the mask. Hee 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 hee. My dear lady, times may change, but people sadly do not. Well, you will understand this when you are more mature. Godo. Who is this Godo person? It's not surprising that a spirit medium has not heard the name. Godo, the prosecutor whose equal cannot be found in this country but in heaven. Godo, a legend or myth. Men pin a lifetime of hopes on the chance to simply meet him. Prosecutor Godo? But the best prosecutor in the country isn't Godo, it's Mr. Edgeworth. Isn't that right, Nick? It's no surprise that a spirit medium such as yourself would know nothing of this, but ace prosecutor Miles Edgeworth is currently traveling abroad. Huh? In fact, it was Mr. Edgeworth who acknowledged Godo as the best in this country. Can you agree with that? Well, certainly. In fact, you could call him the Luke Atme of the prosecutor's office. Then I guess he's easy. Well, that's good to hear. The prosecution has a fighting chance tomorrow. Mr. Nick, is this Godo really that strong? I seem to remember hearing about someone like that. Not surprising. Some people spend their entire lives idly waiting for his appearance. Looks like we're done investigating for the day. Hee 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 hee. Sir Lawyer. Stage has been set, and all the pieces are finally in place. All that remains now is for the dance to begin. A new prosecutor, an ace detective, and a thief. This will be one tough trial. To be continued. I know... So I guess this is when the trial is gonna start, right? He's the thief. Welcome back. Yes. I think, yeah, we can do it. Yeah, sure. October. Hey, Nick. What is it? Something wrong? Nah. But did you see all the people here? It's crazy. Just finished dinner. We got Jollibee chicken. Ooh. I don't know if I've ever tried Jollibee. Or at least I don't have any recollection of trying it before. Oh. So check out the Mask to Mask Glossy I bought. Whoa. You bought this where? From the little tents in front of the courthouse. They have all sorts of things for sale. You know I'm a sucker for this kind of stuff. Uh, great. Come on, I'm guilty. Throw the book at me. Who's screaming like that? Oh, Mr. Wright, you made it. Yeah, I did. But it doesn't look like things are going to get any less ugly for you. Oh my god, look at this hair. Because I did it, I'm the criminal. Me, me, me. Ugh, he's at it again. I sent the calling card to Lord Lee Taylor, I admit it. But you don't have the sacred urn, right? Well, that's true, but doesn't mean that I didn't commit the crime. Normally when I say of course you didn't, I'm being sarcastic, but you... Yikes. Anyway, I admit that I'm guilty. So make sure they give me a guilty verdict. Please? Oh, there you are, Ronnie. Bonjour, sweetie. Oh, Desi, honey. Bonjour. Well, actually, I don't really know why I should be speaking French to you at a time like this. Leave it all to me, Ronnie. I swear I'll protect you. See, actually, the thief isn't me. Can I tell you something, Nicky boy? I can guarantee that my Ronnie is innocent. If he's declared guilty, I'll be ever so cross with you. So why are you smiling when you say it? Well, if you'll excuse me, I got some errands I need to take care of. I'm counting on you, Nicky boy. Good luck. To be honest, I really don't know whether Ron is mask to mask or not. There's only one thing I am sure of. He doesn't have the sacred urn right now. Mr. Delight, it's time for you to enter the courtroom. For the time being, I guess I'll have to trust Desiree. Desire. Or Desi. Yo, look at Goto. The goat. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Ron Delight. The defense is ready, Your Honor. What about the prosecution? Are you prepared to... What a stupid question. What did you say? Fine, let me ask you then, Your Honor. Are you ready? Are you ready to pass judgment? What? No, I'm not. I will pass judgment after I hear arguments from both sides. Well, if you're not ready yourself, you shouldn't expect others to be. That's a rule to live by. Um, who are you? I am Goto, the legendary prosecutor. I've never lost a case. Ah, he's the one that Detective Atme was talking about. Yes, your reputation precedes you. What kind of cases have you dealt with so far? Ah, none. What did you say? I've never prosecuted a case before. Never? But you said you've never lost before. Exactly. I've never lost. I've never won before either. Quite arrogant for a beginner, aren't you? Even the mightiest of the redwoods begin their lives as mere saplings. Yes, but a mask? In a court of law? Ah, don't you know anything? No matter the man, we all wear masks. Either on our faces or over our hearts. This guy is the real deal, alright, Nick? Why does it seem like all prosecutors are the real deal? So we finally meet Mr. Phoenix Trite. Nick, is he a friend of yours? No, I don't have any friends that call me Trite. So is this masked man. Cyclops. I returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. Well then, Prosecutor Gobo. It's not Gobo, it's Godo, Your Honor. In any case, please give your opening statement. Opening statement? Those things are not fit for even dogs to consume. I have only one thing to say before we start. To you, Mr. Trite. Goat. What is it? Are you familiar with the saying, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link? I wonder, how much you can withstand before you and your case break in two? Bonk. Well then, let's hear from the first witness. My name is... No one has asked for your name, witness. The important thing is what you know, that's all. Start talking. We're listening. Yes, sir. Alright, witness. First, let's hear about what you know about the thief that stole the urn. Yes, sir. Oh. Master Mask is a master thief that first started his crime spree 6 months ago. He's so confident that he sends his calling card before he even commits the crime. This was his 5th heist, and as usual, he sent a card onto Lordly Taylor. His only pattern is to always go after only the most precious art pieces. That's why we're sure it was Master Mask, sir. It fits his MO to a T. Mott. I like the animation where he takes out the mug and starts drinking it. Oh yeah. So then the actual identity of this Master Mask is... Mr. Goto, what are you... This... We're in the middle of a trial here, Mr. Goto. Blacker than a moonless night, hotter and more bitter than hell itself. That is coffee. I'm sure you can grant me at least this much, Your Honor. Oh, please, proceed. Very well. It's only coffee, after all. What? Can't be letting him slide this early in the trial. Proceed with your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Well, Nick, what are you going to do? As long as they haven't brought up Mr. Delight's identity, all we can do is show that it wasn't Master Mask who stole the urn. Who passed him the coffee, though? Alright. As per usual, press every statement. Have you been involved in the investigation from the beginning? Yep, nobody knows more about the thief than me, pal. It's true, I'm a... Zvari, author on thieves. An author? He's written books about thieves? I think he probably meant to say authority. The fact that this guy can slip through even my fingers shows how good he is, pal. It's easy when those fingers happen to be butterfingers. So nobody knows more about the thief than you, huh? You got it, pal, except maybe for the thief's mom, that is. Isn't there someone who knows even more about him than the police? You don't mean Detective Zvari, do you? Who is this person? Zvari? Sounds German. His name is Luke Atme, sir. I guess I shouldn't have made up such a silly name for him. What the heck? Guess he's not all that famous after all. Anyway, it's true that he did manage to retrieve the last item the thief stole. Oh, I see. Seems you're not the expert you claim to be. It looks like the thief is toying with me even now. Ginto Gumshoe. So confident he sends his yes. Have you seen all these so-called calling cards? Of course I have. Except, the person in charge of the treasure exhibit never brought their card to the police. So I didn't see this one until after the crime occurred. That's because Detective Amy stopped Miss Andrews from taking it to the police. Was the calling card that Lordly Taylor received authentic? All of the cards have one common identifying feature, but we're not releasing that information to the general public. But you're absolutely certain that this card is real? Gumshoe can't say it out loud, but I bet he's talking about Master Mask's emblem. His fire emblem, mayhaps? His 5th heist, and your 5th screw-up, huh? Objection, pal. That ain't fair. Maybe you could say I screwed up 4 times, but this last time wasn't my fault. I didn't know about the calling card this time. You of all people shouldn't be chuckling about this, Detective Gumshoe. I just want everyone here in the courtroom to know something. If you ever get a calling card from this guy, don't call some stupid private eye. Call your local police right away, got me? Wow, looks like he's really got it in for Detective at me. Hold it. Art pieces. Like what, for example? Well, his first target was the famous Terror of Emanon. Emanon? What's that? Some kind of especially salty teardrop? No, sir, it's a blue diamond. A single rare diamond. Next was the crown of Bongora. I almost read that as Borger. Bongora? You know, the thing you put on your head. After that was the left hand of Hades, and then the portrait of Megina, sir. Detective Amy retrieved the portrait of Megina and returned it to the museum. And the target of his 5th and last robbery was the sacred urn, right? But isn't it difficult for him to dispose of such famous art pieces? Well, we assume he must have some underworld connections. Somehow Mr. Delight doesn't look the type. Yeah, he's a little too sunny to be hanging out in the underworld. What do you mean when you say it fits his MO to a T? I was thinking of asking the same thing myself. Ugh, I wish you would listen a little more closely, pal. First of all, there's the calling card. We're 100% certain it's authentic. And there's the fact that he seemed to know all about the security system. Finally, his target was an art piece. These are all part of the thief's modus operandi. And so since this robbery seems to fit all those conditions... That's right, it means that Mask the Mask is behind it. Nick, it definitely looks like it was Mask the Mask who stole the urn. But there's no real evidence either way as to whether Ron Delight is Mask the Mask. But... Also, the urn hasn't turned up yet, let alone in connection to Mr. Delight himself. So even though we know it was Mask the Mask that did it, maybe for the time being, I should try to show it wasn't Mask the Mask that did it. Fifth heist. His pattern is to always go after only the most precious art pieces. Well, that's not true, because the sacred urn, according to Miss Andrews, was worth almost 0, right? Can I ask you a little something, Detective Gumshoe? Just hearing the little in that question is making me nervous. You said he always goes after the most precious art pieces, right? That's right, pal. But there's one problem. That's not what he did in this case. The supposedly priceless urn doesn't exactly rise to the level of precious art. No offense, Maya. What do you mean? Nick, how can you say such a terrible thing? No, I meant from a financial point of view. I mean, it wouldn't fetch a good price. Well, Prosecutor Goto, what is the value of that urn? The appraisers I spoke to said they couldn't attach a price to it. And I mean that in the worst sense. So in other words, it was not the kind of item that Mask the Mask would normally go after. Yes. If I understand you correctly, Mr. Wright, you're saying that the theft of the sacred urn was not the work of Mask the Mask? Yes, that's what I'm saying. Actually, all I did was point out the contradiction. The argument made itself, but... Well, first of all, we need to get this issue cleared up. Was this last robbery the work of Mask the Mask or not? What do you have to say about this, Mr. Goto? This coffee here, it's my own special blend. I call it Goto number 107. It's got 107 of these things. I'm trying to decide whether to cut down on the acidity or the bitterness. That's the only thing I've got on my mind right now, Mr. Trite. What? If you're really a man, you should clean up your own mess. Sorry, but I don't get what you mean. If you're saying it wasn't Mask the Mask that stole the urn, then it must be someone imitating Mask the Mask's methods. A fake. A fake Damask? Fake Damask? That sounds so ridiculous. But I like it. Now, before I decide on my coffee, I believe some proof is in order, Mr. Trite. Proof that the person who appeared at Lordly Taylor that night was actually a fake. Bonk. Though I don't approve of Mr. Goto's behavior, his point is valid. Mr. Wright, we're waiting. It looks like I'm going to have to prove it. I need proof that the person at Lordly Taylor that night was in fact faked a mask. Okay. Let's see. Um... Hmm. Proof is right here. Look at the goo. This looks like a photo taken by a security camera. But if you look closely, you'll notice something peculiar about it. Ha! Well then, why don't you go ahead and show us what it is? Go on, use this pointer and show us just what about this. Oh, I didn't get to read that. Well, I mean, first off, this thingy. It's right here, of course. You mean Master Mask? I have here a piece of reference I would like the court to take a look at. Isn't that the publicity photo I bought this morning? Look at his chest. He has no... whatever that's called. The problem I have with the security camera photo is the brooch on the mask's chest. Yes. A breach here? Bailiff, get my steed. We need to retreat at once. A brooch, Your Honor. It's a sort of clasp for holding one's cape on. A clasp, eh? Ah, I see now. But the mask in the security camera photo... Ah, he has no brooch. That brooch is the same as the emblem on Damask's calling card and serves as a symbol. But the thief that broke into Lordly Taylor wasn't wearing a brooch. In other words, this Damask is a fake. I've been fooled again. Ha! Smart. Order, it's true, undeniably true. Detective Gumshoe, how could you have overlooked this? I'm sorry, sir, I don't know how I... Who keeps passing him his coffee? Hey now, if you're gonna have a pity party, invite me too. Mr. Goto, you deserve some blame in this too. How could you have overlooked such a large brooch? Ah, the brooch you're talking about. Do you mean this? Ah, that's Master Mask's brooch. Where'd you find it? Well, I've always had a good nose for evidence. I got it at the crime scene. It was hidden in the shadow of a big female Buddha statue. Buddha statue? You must mean the Ami face statue. Why didn't you tell me about that, sir? I always put evidence away in my pocket. After all, it's the safest place for crucial evidence. This guy has one cool customer. It's a little early to be shaken up, isn't it, little lady? That friend of yours left pretty little... Huh? Hickeys on there, too. Hickeys? Figuratively speaking, of course. Referring to Rondelight's fingerprints. What? What? The defendant's fingerprints are on the brooch? Bonk. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Goto, let's see that brooch. I've grown attached to my metallic girlfriend here. Take good care of her. I mean, it appears to have been torn off some clothing. There's a little bit of cloth left on the back. Obviously, there must have been a bit of struggle that night at the crime scene. Uh-oh. Phoenix, we have a problem. Found in the shadow of Ami face statue. Oh boy. Ha, you mess with Goto? and you get burned. That... okay. He's been playing me like a violin. Well, Judge, I'm about ready to call my next witness. Huh? You're done with me? But I haven't provided anything yet. You've proven your own incompetence. That's good enough. That doesn't sound good at all. Bailiff, bring the next witness into the courtroom. Finally time for the ace detective to make his appearance, huh? One second is one drip of the coffee pot. Let's hurry it up. Silence! Hee hee hee. Now I see. It's all becoming clear. What's clear? Zvari! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. What we have here is a judge and a prosecutor. A coffee maniac at that. Am I correct? Well, yes, that's right. Ah, not bad. Not bad at all. You're the first person that's ever been able to penetrate my secret veil. Well, sir prosecutor, let me introduce myself. My name is Luke Atme, ace detective and rising star illuminating the heavens. Boy, these two make a perfect pair. They'd either be best friends or they'd tear each other's heads off. I've heard that on the night of the crime, you were all alone on security detail. You've heard correctly. My specially made monocle is worth more than 100 Detective Gumshoes. If Detective Gumshoe was worth anything, that is. Gumshoe just catching strays. How is this guy all by himself anyway? There must be some reason. I'm sure of it. Bonk. Well then, tell us what this special monocle of yours witnessed. It was approximately 1 o'clock in the morning, just after the day changed. That's when my nemesis, the infamous Mask the Mask, dancingly descended upon me. Just as I began to turn, the coward struck a fierce blow upon my noble head. Darkness swallowed me before I could land a single strike. When I woke, he was gone. 30 minutes later, I used an emergency phone to notify the police. So you didn't get a clear look at the criminal? My specially made monocle never misses a thing. However, that is limited to things that fall within my own visual range. But of course, that's only natural. I fail to see why the witness seems so proud of his performance that evening. Well, sir, old-timer, let me explain. We are not speaking of any ordinary thief, but of the king of thieves, the great Mask the Mask, my arch enemy. That is what my instincts and my years of experience tell me. Very well. Proceed with the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Why is everybody an idiot? So that will be 1 o'clock on the morning of the 12th, correct? That's an impressive deduction, sir lawyer. You were on security duty that night. Where exactly were you at the time? Penetrating question. I was in the basement warehouse near the computer. Near the computer, huh? Well, then you weren't trying to remain hidden, I take it. Up to this point, I tried to remain concealed while waiting for the thief. Yeah, he said the same thing yesterday, too. Gumshoe also said that they've never spotted the thief at the crime scene before. Precisely, that is precisely why I chose not to hide last night. I knew that by not concealing myself, I would be putting pressure on the thief. Looks like the thief was the one applying pressure. On your pigeony head, that is. In any case... Dancingly descended? From where exactly? Well, from the entrance, I suppose. Where else? So in actuality, he neither danced nor descended. Someone please save me. So how is it that you didn't notice the thief? My eyes were looking for the thief's shadow while my ears listened to his footfalls. Or for his footfalls. Even so, the dastardly criminal managed to sneak up on me. It can only be due to his subtly camouflaged cape and soft-soled shoes. I hereby dub you Ace Dunce. You didn't see the criminal's face when that happened? Well, that's the difficult part. How should I put it? I saw his mask. That's all that I can recall. That's not very solid as far as testimony goes. However, fortunately, I had my third monocle, the security camera, at the ready. It captured his image perfectly. This should be sufficient, I believe. Well, as long as this photo is authentic, I don't see a problem here. Well, Mr. Goto, do you have a problem with the photo? Good. Let's continue with the testimony. Attacked and knocked unconscious, and you weren't able to do a thing? That's certainly some very impressive detective work. Well, sir lawyer, have you ever been suddenly struck on the head? Huh? Well, actually yes, by a fire extinguisher. And what happened? I was knocked out. And you lost your memory too. You see, you have no right to look down on me then, do you? I remember that. The only reason I didn't lose my memory was because I have more brains to begin with. I have brains, but the wiring to the self-reflection part seems to be severed. In any case, that was how I was knocked senseless, and then... About this 30 minutes. My silver cord was loosened and my soul fled to the golden halls of Elysium. As usual, I have no idea what this guy is saying. I think he's saying that he was out cold. So what happened during these 30 minutes? No one can say, Your Honor. That span of time has truly vanished into the ether. Just what is he going on about? Something suspicious about Detective Atme. How can he not have noticed when the thief came in? So he says he was knocked unconscious before he could fight back. But that can't be right. It contradicts the evidence. Huh? Which piece? The one piece. The real question is, why would he tell such an obvious lie? Okay, so this one. Then we need to present... Which one? This just pretty much doesn't really show contradiction. This. Mr. Atme, could you take a look at this with that special monocle of yours? Ah, this belonged to the criminal mastermind. My arch nemesis, Master Mask. Yes, but it is in point of fact Master Mask's brooch. It was found on the floor of the basement warehouse. I wonder how that happened. Ah, elementary, my dear lawyer. Obviously, it wasn't glued on well enough. Look at this dude. Not quite. It clearly shows signs of having been ripped off a piece of clothing. Ripped off? Aha! I can only deduce that the thief struggled with someone that night. That's the only thing I can think of. And there's only one person that was in the position to have a struggle with the thief. The only person that was on security duty that night. You, Detective Atme. Dummy. Detective Atme, you must have fought with the thief that night. So why did you lie in your testimony to the court? Witness, giving false testimony is a serious crime. No, wait just a moment, sir, old-timer. Don't talk to me like I'm living in a nursing home. I just remembered, Your Honor. I was just confused because I've been dealing with so many cases lately. The true measure of a man is in the amount of work he does. That's what I always say. Nick, you can only handle one case at a time. Isn't that right? You talk too much. Witness, so are you now saying that you and the thief fought? Hold on. That's quite enough, Your Honor. Excuse me? Save the big questions for the testimony. That's one of my rules. Indeed, I understand. I, Luke Atme, agree completely. Okay. It's true that I looked away from the door for a brief moment. However, look at me cannot be so easily discombobulated. Unfortunately, the thief grabbed a weapon from the side and rendered me senseless. A true gentleman fights only with his own fists, but they were not enough. His first blow struck true. Bam! And that's all she wrote. So in the end, you did catch a glimpse of Mask the Mask? Correct. It was during his third crime that he struck me from behind. It seems that my memory has become a tad jumbled, so to speak. Well, that's certainly understandable. I myself always get confused about which testimony goes with which case. That can't be good. Indeed, it's true that... So why did you look away from the door anyway? In addition to the camera, I had prepared a variety of other sensors as well. The alarm on one of those had gone off, so I had to check the data. That's why I went to the computer. Elegantly, of course. So you were momentarily vulnerable when you were working on the computer? What should I do? Should I ask some more questions? I might as well. What kind of sensors are you talking about? There are other places in the basement that someone could enter and exit from. There are air conditioner, ducts, sewer pipes, and a cat door as well. I hooked up heat detecting, infrared, and ultraviolet sensors to each of them. It's a lot of hardware. Is it all yours? The Worldly Tailored department store was kind enough to provide the monitoring hardware. Naturally, the security camera that took the photo belongs to them as well. In other words, you couldn't have rigged the equipment, huh? Hee 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 hee. Has that cleared up any doubts you had about me, Sir Lawyer? Okay, hold on, let me ask about the other one. So did that computer belong to Lord Taylor as well? Lordly Taylor as well? Correct. Well, except for the program that manages the data. That was specially designed by me. Look at me. In that case, he could have easily manipulated the data. Hee 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 hee. What's wrong, Sir Lawyer? What does that mean? Discombobulated. Young people these days, they really irritate me. What a grouse thing to say. They allow perfectly good old words to die until everyone forgets what they mean. Sorry, but what exactly does it mean anyway? Are you serious, bro? Now I've forgotten. What was I saying? Jeez, it's better than old people forget what they were saying 5 seconds ago. Ginto minus old. Well, looks like we've cleared that up. You can go on with your testimony. Uh-huh. What do you mean by a weapon from the side? Naturally, the thief had no idea that I, Luke at me, was hiding in the area. He grabbed the sword from the statue that was standing by the door to the warehouse. Sword? You mean the sword that was all twisted like a tree branch? Correct. Fortunately for me, the blade was not sharp. Okay, so he is talking about the Shito. It's quite a mouthful. So the thief armed himself with the sword, and what about yourself, witness? True gentleman fights only with his own fists. So you had that much faith in your own fighting abilities? But of course, in college I was the second in charge of the boxing club. Sorry if I failed to find that appropriately impressive. However, my opponent in the ring this time was my arch nemesis, Mask the Mask. This guy's a real piece of work. Okay, can you tell us a little more about what happened? My opponent was both powerful and vicious. You might say he was powericious. Get out! Powericious? I assumed the at me fighting stance, but a sudden flash of light blinded me. That, of course, was checkmate. My opponent had bested me. What do I do now? Should I ask for more about this? So, what was this flash of light that blinded you? I was bathed in a golden light that seemed to come from the statue of the woman. Statue of Ami Faye, I'm guessing. Well, that wasn't very much help at all. Well, what do you think, Nick? Well, there's one thing that I'm absolutely sure of now. Yeah, what is it? This Look at Me guy. He's definitely hiding something. But why? I think I'm starting to figure out what really happened that night. And about the true nature of this detective. Okay, hold on, let me get the other one now. What is this at me fighting style? I'm sorry, but that's a trade secret. I really can't say anymore. But I suppose I can tell you if you absolutely must. The main thing is to put your back to the wall. That way no one can get behind you. That's it. That's the at me fighting style? Well, Mr. Wright, what about that testimony? Using my brain? Wait. Blow to the back of the head. If his back is against the wall, how would he get struck in the back of his head? Of course it's important. We learned a detective's secret technique after all. Yes indeed, I'll remember to use it if I ever take a walk alone late at night. Why the heck is he eyeballing me like that? It's creeping me out. Now then, witness, we'll go ahead and add that secret information to your official testimony. Put my back to the wall to fight, but the thief's blow landed upon my third eye. Maybe you're stupid. Detective Amy, your testimony is crumbling like a house of cards. What fun is this, Sir Lawyer? It is truly a pleasure to cross swords with you. And now, once again, you have thrown down the gauntlet at my armored feet. I believe this is what you said yesterday. No, the coward must have wormed his way in through somewhere beside the door, then my arch nemesis struck me on the head from behind with this gruesome item here. From behind, huh? But just now you testified that he struck you on the forehead. You hardly think you could forget where you were hit on the head. Or I hardly think you could forget where you were hit on the head. I can't read. It seems I've made another mistake. Detective at me, that's not the only strange part of your testimony. What do you mean by that? For example, the very fact that you hid the calling card from the police itself is strange. It's almost as if you were afraid they were going to help with security. Geniuses such as myself have always been misunderstood. How sad. That's wrong. His voice is objection. To err is human, to forgive divine. Humans are machines. They have souls, feelings. They live, they die, they love, they hate. And yes, they even make mistakes. Hey, hold on. It's not as pretty as that. Sells coffee? Really? What is it like then? Always chase a riddle down to the end. That's one of my rules. This is it. This might just be my chance to turn things around. Bonk. Mr. Wright, what exactly is it that you're asserting? Oh, that's not good. Very well, Your Honor. The defense asserts that Mr. Atme is no ace detective. This Mr. Atme is a fake. Mr. Atme is masked the mask. This would be a pretty good accusation considering he was the only one there. And he's making up all these stories and lying about things. No one else can really vouch for him. The answer is simple. It's all clear to me now. Detective Look at Me's true identity is actually Mask the Mask. Oh my god, look at his face. Order in the court. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? There are too many unnatural parts to Mr. Atme's story. He says he was hiding at the crime scenes, which is why no one ever saw him there. And then in his last case, he manages to outperform Detective Gumshoe and the entire police force to miraculously retrieve the stolen treasure. That's because I analyzed the crime scene data and made an exquisitely elegant deduction. I picked the clues that the police overlooked in order to arrive at a... Oh, please. The explanation is far simpler than that, Detective Atme. The truth is that you are in fact Mask to Mask. But Mr. Wright, this photo it clearly shows Mask to Mask. The security camera belongs to Lordly Taylor's department store. He shouldn't have been able to manipulate it. He didn't need to manipulate it. He gained access to the warehouse under the pretense of providing security. Then he simply dressed up as the thief and stole the urn. So, the ace detective is actually an ace thief. Is this true, witness? Ah. Oh. He's laughing like a maniac. Damask's MO is pure genius. And so am I, Luke at me, ace detective. You're very clever to have come to such a conclusion. I am impressed, Sir Lawyer. What? Witness, you're admitting it? Nick, now's your chance. Yeah, it's time to put the last nail in this guy's coffin. Detective Abby. Oh. What the hell? Goto blend number 102. My personal favorite. Mr. Goto. The ace detective is actually an ace thief. I smell a best-selling novel. His eyes were so beady. There's only one problem. It simply isn't true. But Mr. Goto, Mr. Wright has made some very strong points, and I admit my opponent has woven a compelling narrative out of whole cloth. But it is, in fact, nothing more than a patchwork quilt. Mr. Trite? If this detective really is the thief, then show us the proof of your claim. But it had better be as hot and as perfect as the coffee dripping down your face. Well, Mr. Wright, don't just stand there. This court would like to see this decisive proof you have. Quickly. How did you clean that so fast? Huh? Oh, yes, of course. What's the big rush? Alright, Nick. Admin looks pretty rattled right now. I'd like to finish this right now if I can, but can I really do it? The decisive evidence that proves Mr. Luke Amy is in fact... The decisive evidence that proves Mr. Luke Amy is in fact Mask to Mask is right here, as yet to be found. Well, it has yet to be found. We don't really have much proof. Of course, I got nothing. Ah, just what I thought. A man has to hold his head up high, no matter how bad things get, after all. I see. I thought perhaps you had some evidence to back up your assertion. This is no good. I've got to stay on the attack. Never get another chance to prove that this guy's the thief. Don't give up, Nick. Think harder and try again. It's no good. I'm just not ready yet. But, are you going to just give up and let us lose this? So you've come to your senses, have you, Sir Lawyer? I can't think of a counterattack at all. Bonk. Seems the cloud of suspicion surrounding this witness has lifted. Mr. Goto, if you have anything further to add, then... Who? Who are you? That doesn't really matter now, does it? Miss Delight, what are you doing here? Nicky boy, the thing you've been looking for. I think I found it. You mean that bag? No, not the bag. What's in the bag? Well, that's the secret urn. Nick, it's the urn. Well, well, well. Order, order, order. You, madam, that urn. Where'd you find it? You'll never believe it. It was in the office of Mr. Fancy Pants Ace Detective. Look at me. Oh, Desi, you're the best. Yo, Desi, clutching up. Well, how do you explain that one, Mr. Atme? Even you are going to have a hard time weaseling out of this one. Ha, pathetic. Mr. Goto, do you have something you wish to say? Yes, Your Honor. It simply amazes me how quickly times change. In the old days, a man was to be taken at his word. It's truly sad. You're still denying that Mr. Atme was involved? Before casting aspersions at Detective Atme, consider the young lady here. Your name is Desiree. Delight, is that correct? Yes, what about it? Ha, how charming. The lengths that a woman is willing to go to save her husband is truly inspiring. What are you insinuating? As the wife of the criminal, you could have discovered that stolen urn anywhere, including the office of the good detective here. Well, me and Maya saw it there too, though. So you found the urn. What does that prove? It certainly doesn't prove where the urn was before you found it. What? I just brought it here from the detective's office. Please, madam. This town is already filled to the brim with lies. Any more could only compound the tragedy we have been witness to. You're wrong. I would never do such a thing. Miss Delight. Please, Nicky boy, you've got to help me talk some sense into these people. There must be some way. I gotta prove that urn was actually in the Atme Detective Agency. Testify about what I saw, show fingerprints on the urn, can't prove anything. Well, this one makes the most sense, right? Fingerprints? Better evidence than saying what he said, she said. I can prove where the urn was by the fingerprints on it. Fingerprints, eh? Oh, come now. Now you're really making me laugh, sir lawyer. Fingerprints indeed. Okay, go on. Good. Now it'll be perfectly understandable if my fingerprints were on the urn. After all, it was I who was guarding the urn in the first place. In any case, I am always in the habit of wearing gloves, as you can see. So unfortunately, my fingerprints wouldn't be evidence of anything. What about it, Mr. Wright? This witness's fingerprints would mean nothing anyway. Ugh. Nick, what are you going to do now? Come too far to turn back now. Kathy must have brought the urn back to his office yesterday. And there I'm sure someone must have left their fingerprints on it. Oh my god. The defense proposes that the fingerprints of this person should be on the... Oh god. Who was the last person that touched the urn? So it can't be him. Can't be him. Can't be him. Can't be him. There's no way it's her. No. Maya. Definitely not Mia. It's one of these people. I mean, I can afford to get one wrong answer, but I want to try not to, you know? Who would make the most sense by process of elimination? Definitely not him. Definitely not him. Maybe her? This wouldn't really help my case. I don't think it'd be her. I don't think this will help either. Definitely no, definitely no, definitely no. Maybe? 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 5? I mean 4, 5? Can I afford to get... Yeah, I can afford it. Should we just go left to right? If I would, it would be... It would be kind of funny. Just pick myself. Okay. Oh, shoot, I can't. I was gonna save, but I can't do it now. Didn't Phoenix touch the urn when he... Oh, you're right. Yeah. He did, yeah, because he said he felt something smooth. Oh, yeah. Then it was me. Yes, you are right. So, what is all this fuss about fingerprints anyway? Mr. Atme, do you recall the events of yesterday? Hey Nick, come on, open it up. Yes. Yeah, she was basically pressuring him to do it. You are correct. Oh, hello there. It's true that I didn't get a chance to look in the bag at the time, but I did touch what was inside. What? You touched it? And I remembered it very well. It was smooth and hard. That was just... Your Honor, I'd like the court to examine the fingerprints on that urn. If my fingerprints are on there, then it proves that the urn was in Detective Atme's office. Well, even if your fingerprints are on the urn, it still doesn't prove when they were put there, does it? Of course it does. What did you say? It's not what I say, but what Adrian Andrews, the person in charge of the exhibition, said. Polished it until it was just about glowing. I thought maybe I could make it more valuable. I remember that. Yes. If she polished it that much, she must have removed any and all fingerprints on it. And the only chance I'd get my fingerprints on it after that was yesterday at the Atme Detective Agency. Ah, this blend. Go to blend number 107. I decided it's a little too bitter after all. Bonk, bonk, bonk. I accept the defense's request. Bailiff, take this urn and... Wait a moment, Your Honor. There's no need for that. No need, you say? Precisely. I already know Mr. Wright's fingerprints are on the urn. What are you saying? Yes, I've finally broken him down. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at his face. Take a good look, everyone. Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself. Here I am, the tragic clown. This guy is nuttier than a fruitcake. You see, it was me all along. I am the one and only Mask the Mask. Haha. I hope you all enjoyed my little performance. Hee-hee-ha. Well, Mr. Goto, what's Mr. Atme's condition? He's still in the lobby laughing insanely, Your Honor. I wish I could enjoy the joke as much as he seems to be. Bonk. Well, looks like the matter has been settled. I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man. Besmirching him with the title of thief. Hey, you were right after all. Yeah, I guess Mr. Delight really wasn't a thief. The court finds the defendant Mr. Ron Delight. Oh, now what? You're wrong, I tell you. I mean, not exactly wrong so much, but actually not right is what I was really trying to say. Oh no, he's not. This can't be happening. The thief, the sneaky, odious thief who's been stealing all the treasures. It's me, I'm him. I'm the one you want. I'm the thief, I tell you. Yes, low battery. So do it. Pronounce me guilty, please. I don't know what kind of a kangaroo court you all think this is, but the true identity of the thief has already been proven. Please hurry and pass judge. What are you talking about? I already confessed. I'm the thief, I tell you. Mr. Goto, don't just stand there drinking coffee. Ah. Hey there, Mr. Thief. Yes, sir. If you're really a man, then clean up your own mess. I'm sorry, I'm afraid I just don't have any idea what you mean. If you are Mask to Mask, then prove it. That's what it means. Yes, sir, I'll be happy to. He says he'll be happy to, Nick. It's kinda cute. He's 100% committed to his fantasy. Good boy, just remember one thing. A boy only gets one chance in his life to become a man. I know that, and I won't fail, I swear. Okay then, talk. We're all listening. Oh, well, so I'll have a listen to this confession. Oh my god. Truth is, I've been Master Mask all along. I mean, you can't prove that I'm not actually Master Mask, can you? I don't have an alibi for the night the urn was stolen, after all. I donned my costume that night and dancingly descended upon the scene of the crime. Oh, you can see right there in the photo. That's me. As for my brooch, I snagged it on the door handle and it got torn off, that's all. Uh-huh. I don't like the direction this trial has taken. This is how every trial goes, at least with me anyway. Ah, you're doing great. Hehehe. Stop it, Mr. Goto, you're embarrassing me. Like I said, you're only going to get one chance to testify, alright? If you make it through this with flying colors, I'll keep my promise too. I'll make sure you stay locked up in prison as the one and only true Master Mask. Thanks so much, Mr. Goto. I'll do my best. Alright, Mr. Wright, I'm afraid it's time for the cross-examination. Ugh. This freaking guy. Alright, let's get this over with. You may think you're the real Master Mask, but your wife thinks you're delusional. I haven't told Desi yet, about my true identity, I mean. Believe me, I got my reasons. But the way your room is decked out, how could she not know about it? Even these complicated family situations, I suppose. What should I do? Sounds like we're about to get sidetracked again. Let's just see. So why are you withholding the truth from your wife? Well, first of all, I don't think she'd believe me anyway. Second, if there's one thing that Desi absolutely detests, it's criminals. If that's the case, then why did you ever start thieving to begin with? Well, Desi is crazy about shopping. She's a real shopaholic. But she's the love of my life, Your Honor. I guess you could say I'm a Desi-aholic. Okay. So you do have a complicated family situation, after all. Alright, that's enough. Please continue with your testimony, I beg of you. I thought you were going to be the one to show us the proof. You know, that you're the real Master Mask and not just some kind of obsessed fanboy. Hey, now, that's not fair. Why do I have to do all the hard work anyway? Maybe because you're the one making the outrageous claim for a change? Come on, Egg, you know that Mr. Delight couldn't have committed the crime. You're the one with the fancy law degree. It's time to put it to work already. I need some kind of proof that Ron couldn't possibly be Master Mask. Well, I guess if you had that kind of proof, we wouldn't still be here, would we? For the time being, maybe I need to shift strategy. Just try to show that Mr. Delight couldn't have stolen the urn. I don't have an alibi. I think you do, but sure. You got no alibi. I've been a judge for a long time, and this is the first time I've ever heard a defendant brag about having no alibi. But I tell you, I was in Lordly Taylor that night. No. That's too vague even for me. To be more precise, I was down in the basement warehouse. Hold on. What is it, Nick? Where was Ron Delight when the crime happened anyway? If we can prove he had an alibi after all, this case will be a piece of cake. Well, you're right, but... if you can prove that, wake up and smell the coffee. Well, I think maybe I can. Especially after you spilled it on me. Mr. Wright, do you have any evidence to show the defendant has an alibi? I actually do, yes. I have the evidence. Or do you think I'm still some sort of third-rate rookie? Oh, I've never seen you this angry before. I'm not surprised. Anger is the last refuge of the pathetic. I was more confident than angry. Well then, let's see this evidence already. Show to this court evidence that proves where your client was on the night of the crime. This? Mr. Delight, I believe you've seen this before, correct? That's... What is it? A blackmail letter. That's what it looks like from the contents. Blackmail? But it's green. According to this letter, at 1 o'clock in the morning on the night of the crime, Mr. Ron Delight was ordered to go to the offices of BBQ Security. 1 o'clock in the morning? Correct. Which is around the time the security camera photo was taken. So if the defendant was at KB Security at 1 o'clock in the morning, then that proves that he has a watertight alibi. No! Furthermore, considering the distance between Lordly Taylor and KB Security, would have taken 30 minutes to get there by car. According to Larry, anyway. Well, Mr. Goto, do you have anything to say? And stop drinking that coffee. Come on, Mr. Thief. Don't let this guy beat you. Tell him why he's wrong. You're the only one who calls me thief, Mr. Goto. Alright, I'll try. I'll do it. I will. He's really got Mr. Delight all worked up. Hey, he's like a kid at his first day of school. Mr. Wright, it's true that I received that blackmail letter, but whether or not I actually went there is a whole different story, right? Oh, sorry if I'm sounding dramatic. I guess I don't know what I'm talking about. Ah, that was brilliant. Well, Mr. Wright, looks like you need some more evidence after all. The stupid kid. Now then, let's see your evidence. Demonstrate to this court that Mr. Delight actually went to KB security that night. This? Mr. Delight, this wallet belongs to you, correct? Ah, yes, it does. I lost it somewhere. Mr. Wright, when you find a wallet, you should report it to the police right away. No, you don't understand. This is an important piece of evidence. Evidence? Mr. Delight, when did you first notice that you lost your wallet? Let's see. I think it was on the night of the crime. I know I still had it when Desi and I went out for dinner. This wallet was found at approximately 1 a.m. at KB Security Headquarters. What? Surely you're not serious. Yes, I am serious. This proves that Mr. Delight was in fact at KB Security that night. No! Ha! This is indeed sad. Romanticists are blind to the reality that lies before them. Huh? What does that mean? Why did Mr. Delight drop his wallet at KB Security? What purpose did it serve? Perhaps it was dropped by his wife to create a false alibi for her dear husband instead. Sorry, but Mr. Delight probably dropped it himself when he went to use this. The keycard to KB Security's CEO's office. CEO's office? What's wrong? No snappy comebacks? The fact is that Mr. Delight entered the CEO's office around 1 o'clock that night. Ugh. Irk. No, 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 no. Oh my god, look at him chugging that coffee. That's a lot of people first thing in the morning. Order! So when the theft of the urn occurred, the defendant was at KB Security. It looks like a perfect case for the defense. You may see it as a perfect case, Judge, but to me... Well, let's just say that my Goto Blend number 107 impresses me a lot more. What are you trying to say? You say the thief was being blackmailed by the CEO of a security company. But, did you actually investigate the CEO at all? Huh? Well, no, I guess not. Accusing a man of blackmail with no proof? I'm not sure what I think of that. Not sure what I think of that? At least I know what I think of you. Good point. I'm not sure what I think of it myself. You claim that the defendant entered the CEO's office. But you will need at least one witness to corroborate your claim, Mr. Wright. Nick, I think we're going to have to track down the CEO guy. No, we don't have to track down the CEO at all. What do you mean by that, Mr. Trite? There is someone else who can testify. This is the person who can testify that the keycard was used at 1 a.m. that night. Larry Butts! Oh. It was when I found it, after all. Who is this useless-looking young man? You don't remember him, Your Honor? Not exactly. But just looking at this picture makes the bile start to rise in my throat. Looks like he doesn't remember the case from 2 years ago. Calling him useless looking man is crazy. He probably blocked out that memory on purpose. Same. Anyway, this man was working as a guard at KB Security that night. Oh? The question at hand is this key card. Yep, that's the key card they use in the building I work. According to the serial number, this one is for the CEO's office. You need to get into that room, and every time you use that card, it leaves a record. Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when. As you can see, there's no need to investigate the CEO of KB Security. We should be able to discover the truth simply by analyzing this keycard's data. Blah. Ha 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 ha. Well, Mr. Godo, the name of the CEO of KB Security is Kane Bullard. Bullard? Kane Bullard? Kane Bullard? I was unable to contact him directly, but I got the keycard data. Here. So what does it show? Each keycard has its own serial number and they leave detailed records of their use. According to this data, this card was used at 1 a.m. on the morning of the crime. Haha! But that means it can't be Mr. Delight dressed as Master Mask in this photo. Ha! Looks like you're right. 2 minutes isn't even enough time to brew a good cup of joe. So then... Ron Delight was clearly in the office of KB Security CEO at the time of the crime. The prosecutor's office is ready to admit that fact. Therefore, it's impossible for the defendant to be Master Mask. Good job, you did it, Nick. Bonk. That's enough. I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man. Besmirching him with the title of thief. What's wrong, Your Honor? I'm ready to pass judgment, but before I do that, do you have any further objections? No, Your Honor. Humph. Ugh. Very well. The court finds the defendant is Mr. Ron Delight. Not guilty. Bonk. Court is now adjourned. Well, that went well. Nick, you did it. You're right after all. Random confetti. See, in the first and maybe the second game, it was confirmed that Gumshoe was the one that threw the confetti, but I wonder if he's still doing it. Actually, I'm a little bit ashamed of myself. Nicky boy. Oh, Mr. Light. I knew you could do it. I believed in you all along, Nicky boy. I don't know how I can ever repay you. Aw, shucks. Thanks, Mr. Light. I just know I'm blushing. Congratulations, Mr. Nick. Oh, pearls. Got a bad feeling about this. Who is this woman? Yippee! Oh, she's nobody. She's just, You're blushing. How dare you do this in front of Mystic Maya? You should be ashamed of yourself. Yow, she slapped me. Dang. She, like, jumped, like, 2 feet in the air just to slap him. Pearly. This woman is Miss Desiree Delight. She's our client's wife. Mr. Nick! Yes? You're even worse than I thought. Going behind the back of your own client. No, you've got it all wrong. I'll never forgive you. She used the Ginto dunk. Ow. Double slap. Well, anyway, all's well that ends well, right? We got the sacred urn back and the thief has been caught. You're so right. And it's all thanks to Nicky boy here. But actually, it was you, Mr. Light, that brought us our urn back. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Oh, please, you're embarrassing me. Yes, I'm aware. If we won the case, then why does this guy still look so glum? But I am the thief. Actually, what's the point now? What is it, honey? I did my best for you, Ronnie. I know that, and I appreciate it, Desi. But the thing is... Come on, give the kid some time. He's just got a little touch of the blues. You know about feeling blue, right, amigo? Mr. Godo, what are you doing here? Oh, come on, I just came here to say thanks to my newest buddy. You, Mr. Trite. Maybe you should learn my name before you call me buddy. Well, playtime is over. Huh? Early this morning, the body of Kane Bullard was discovered. Kane Bullard? I've never heard that name before. Isn't that the name of the CEO of KB Security? Wait, body? The estimated time of death was 1 a.m. on October 12th. Oh, 1 a.m. on October 12th? You don't mean... That's right, amigo. At the same time that a cheap little urn was being stolen, the CEO of KB Security was being murdered. So then, what are you doing here? Oh, come on, you figured it out already, haven't you, amigo? Or Have you already forgotten about that piece of info I helped you out with today? Help me out? What? On October 12th at 1 o'clock in the morning, Ron Delight was in the CEO's office, the scene of the murder. After getting that blackmail letter, he must have been imbued with utter rage. What are you saying? Imbued with rage? Come on, don't tell me you didn't know. Ron Delight was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard. Employee of KB Security? Looks like the alibi that saved him from being convicted as a thief is going to be the noose that gets him hanged. Kind of an anti-alibi. No way. He can't be the thief because he was at the murder scene when the murder occurred. No, that's a lie. It can't be true. Oh, but I am a thief, I tell you. Ron Delight, you're going back to prison again. This time the charge is much more serious. This time you'll be tried for murder. What? This is impossible. I'm looking forward to another exciting showdown, Mr. Trite. You and I aren't through with each other yet. Surely you won't back down from a challenge. You've never been a coward. Mr. Nick, is there something personal between you two? I returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. At least let me have some fun while I'm here. This guy, who the heck is he? He may be quiet, but he's the most dangerous enemy I've ever faced. Well then, time to say goodbye to Mr. Delight. Oh, there he goes. Nick, how could this be happening? Right in front of our very eyes, our client has been arrested for murder. The one who established his presence at the scene was me. Yeah, Ronnie! Oh no. Arrested for murder on the very same day he's been declared innocent of larceny. What the heck's going to happen next? Capcom ad-looking prosecutor. To be continued. Alright, well, to be continued is right because it's running late. And I'm going to call it for today. Well, I guess that whole spiel with Delight is not going to end anytime soon. Alright, well, appreciate you guys hanging around. I'm gonna see if there's anyone to raid. Oh, no one's streaming. I feel like sometimes we raid Trip because he's still streaming, and sometimes we don't because he raids me. Thanks for streaming. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. About fun. I'm having fun. I think. Do I want to come back? See, because like, I'm like thinking, just try to like go through this whole episode too, or go back to Pokemon. I'll think about it. Yeah, I'll think about it. Anyways, I gotta charge my controller too, so there's that. Yeah, hope you had fun. Enjoy the rest of your night. I'll probably come back with Pokemon, or one or the other. I'll think about it. I'm very indecisive now, but I'll probably just make up my mind whenever I'm like streaming again. But yeah, I'll catch y'all later. Whenever I do come back to this, I guess we'll see where this case goes. And yeah, all right, y'all take it easy. Have a good one. Bye, y'all. Bye bye.